Alrighty. Hopefully everything is working good. We're gonna kind of mess around with some ideas first. Maybe check out the Reddit, see what the reaction is to the Q&As. There's a ton of things they've talked about. I mean, the Q&A last night was like 2.5 hours or something, and then we had One Peg's Q&A, which kind of like set the stage for everything they discussed last night. We may get into some of that, but truthfully, what I kind of wanted to do tonight was do a couple just like oddball predictions. I have the wheel. I don't want to blind anybody, but I have the wheel ready to go. And it would be kind of cool just to like maybe go over the wiki and see what like some of the crazy shit is. So I'm not sure. Super long day today. On the road a lot, and tomorrow and Friday, so we'll kind of just waiting for wipe. Nice to see you, Tuba. We're kind of just waiting for wipe. It's crazy. We're very close. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but it has been delayed. I love this song. 1 second. Oh yeah. I really like this one. Crystal Sword is one I'm very much... Oh man, I'm so excited for Crystal Sword. So excited for Crystal Sword. Fighter of some kind. I cannot wait. I don't think anyone else has really put any effort into Crystal Sword at all. And it could be so good. It could be so good. Nice to see your script. Crystal Sword, and oddly enough, I am also very intrigued by like a spear fighter. 1 second, my mouse is all messed up. Crystal Sword fighter meta soon? I hope. I really hope so. I would not be against that at all. I think... I mean, what I expect to happen is like everyone just to go like Slayer fighter or, you know, stack absurd amounts of damage on the stuff that's already doing a ton of damage. But I think that the joy and the fun of multiclassing is like using stuff that's not already like really strong. So, I bet Slayer gets nerfed. Yeah. Like, so we're gonna do a quick little maybe I don't know if we use the wiki for this. I guess we could just check. But I don't have every class. Oh, I have a Warlock here. I was trying to think of like what you could steal off Warlock that would be somewhat beneficial, and I don't know. I really don't know what I would want on Warlock. There's nothing too absurd on Warlock other than, like, the only one I can think that would be decent would be, like, its spell memory. I mean, other than skills, obviously. Phantomize and Blood Corruption are not bad. But I think I guess you could go Demon Form, just silliness. But I think the big thing that interests me on Warlock would be Bloodstained Blade. That would be the one I think would be intriguing. 7 weapon damage. When the target swings their weapon, they take 3 magical damage. Yeah. He thirsts for blood. That's right. Nice to see you, Soapy. Saw you, like, there was, like, there's, like, no one streaming today. Like, I saw your stream was popping off, like, 400 plus viewers most today. I was on work calls and stuff, and meetings, and all kinds of shit, but I was in your Discord chatting with Mayo for a while. He didn't realize that Steam was that close. So Steam, maybe we'll just do, like, do we do a little rundown of the big things? I think there is a Reddit Reddit post about some of the changes. Or some of the leaked, not really leaked, but some of the discussion that was last night. Odin put one in there, just discussing all the things that may have been maybe useful. Even if they're not everyone's, like, cup of tea, it will be a good season. I, for one, am excited for Slayer Rogue. Enough Doom posters. Full dev Q&A. So Sobad also posted... Ah, so Sobad beat Soma to the whole dev Q&A post. Nice. Let's see. Interesting. Arena, surprisingly, Arena isn't that close. Steam, Epic, etc. One of them. I think we get another storefront in 3 months. Yeah, after this wipe. Like, honestly, I said this before when everyone was, like, doing the whole guessing game thing. They could easily just do, like, a short season. Like, a month. Hammer us with, like, multiclassing. Let us just test that shit out. And then go to Steam. But I think I'm a little surprised. I think everyone's a little surprised by the giant curveball we got, which is multiclassing. And this whole training system no one was expecting. I seriously in my head had it like, if they dropped Druid and a kind of like a light training thing, which was my impression was supposed to be a lot different, or I imagined it being a lot different than multiclassing. I was like, why don't they just do that and drop it on Steam, which I think was their plan, by the sounds of it. Their plan was very much, we're gonna extend this season and try to get it on a storefront. They said storefront. I think SDS, Civ, Steam. Really, what other storefront is there? Maybe Epic Games? Like, yeah. So, it's crazy how many people were, like, super adamant that it was just not possible. And that wasn't even on the agenda. There's no way in hell that Iron Mace is even considering that. And then, come to find out in the Q&As, it's like, no, that's what we wanted to do. It's like, what? Well, like, it's so crazy. So many people were just like, never, that's impossible, the game's shit. It's a shit game, and it's dead in 6 months. I'm typing on Reddit that it's never going to Steam. So, taking viewer kits, and no. Sorry, Dime. Sorry, Dime. What do you guys, I haven't named? Yeah, I know people are using names. I think it was like a couple weeks ago, Sparky got a Fulgore from someone and did some Fulgore content. What I don't, I really don't want to, like, make content using viewer kits. I'm not a streamer that gets handouts. Yeah, I earn this shit myself. I know. I've turned down a lot of named items. I know it's crazy. But when I have a named item, it's going to be fucking hard earned. Even with duping, I hate when duping happens, because everyone in their chats just trade duped items, so everyone can experience items that they'd never have to work, like they never had to work for those items. It's just like a duping free-for-all with all the best items in the game. And it drives me crazy, because it like diminishes the excitement from all those weapons. It's so sad when I see that happen. I hate it. Oh, anyway, that's my rant. Sorry, Dime. I won't, not yet. I haven't broken yet. Imagine Slayer, dual wield barbs, 10%. Yeah, so we're gonna talk a lot about that, Nathan. Okay, my thing that I think is going to be the most intense will be barbarian and, like, fighter combos. And there's lots of reasons for this. Okay, but first I want to check out, really the only thing that I could see being interesting for me if I'm playing fighter on, you'd have to roll spell memory, and then you'd have to roll bloodstained blade, which is, like, super difficult. Nice to see you, Nomac. Wilson, check shared content, my latest post, the ultimate multi-classing combination list. It's not every possible combination, but I'll be throwing as many as I can think of there. You should give it a look. We need reaction content. Yeah, we're going to be talking a lot about multi-classing, and I'm gonna talk about the two that I'm definitely going to work towards. I've already set my mind on 2 things I want to try, and they're going to be off meta. They're not just going to be like Slayer with more damage, Slayer with smite, or Slayer with this. I want to try stuff that's not, like, common. And I think I said this earlier, but maybe you guys weren't here. The joy, in my opinion, of multi-classing will be using stuff that's not, like, not already really strong. So, like, for example, on fighter, I want to be able to use spear and have it be really badass. You know, maybe we'll, like, so we'll get. There's some ideas I have for spear that I think will be, like, crazy, and it basically revolves around stealing stuff from barbarian, essentially, like stealing stuff from barbarian, which would be the two-handed, potentially the two-handed perk. This might not be enough, but even bare-chested would be nice. Headshot power, not axes, but where is it? Yeah, 10% physical damage by not wearing a chest piece. that could work. Because you could take Hoon Skull, like heavy leather leggings, maybe even plate gloves or something, and still have okay armor. Like okay, like something to keep you alive. And just be like free running around with a spear and 10% physical damage bonus. Potion Chugger would also be amazing. I think if you're going to steal perks, like it's going to be like a lottery or RNG, I really see this as being like a very nice pool to pull from. Yeah. The only issue is there are a couple axe ones, which are like, It's a Potion Chugger, Savage, and two-hander can work with Spear. Can work well. Even, I guess, that one's not. Even the HP one isn't bad. So, we're going to talk about this more. I haven't, like, dug it. Oh, wait. There's a whole bunch I'm missing. Alright, so there's a whole bunch that I'm using that are really good that are sitting on my class that I haven't talked about. Yeah, Iron Will and Robust are obviously pretty big too. Yeah, Crush would be interesting. Crush would be interesting. I don't know if Crush works with Spear though. Probably not. But the big thing I think you could use with Spear that would be like would be hilarious to see would be Achilles Strike. Achilles Strike Spear. Sprint Rage. Oh, yeah, I know. I thought about that too, but it's just like, you don't really need Rage at that point. If you're going light, I guess if you're going like a heavy build and you want to just like zoom around with Swift on Fighter, you go Sprint and Rage. And just be as fast as any other class in the game while wearing plate armor. I think Achilles Strike Spear is what has me the most intrigued. Simply because... What the fuck is this? Spear's biggest problem is that people get in the sour spot range, and then you just can't damage trade effectively. Like, I really think if you had Achilles Strike on top with Sprint, you could do some serious work to people. What about Shield Slam with Achilles? Yeah. Honestly, I think I truly believe that no matter what you're doing on Fighter, you're probably just going to take Sprint. It's just like it's a freebie. It's amazing. There's no RNG. And it's going to make everything better. Even like Sprint Achilles Strike with Spear. It's nuts. It just sounds so nuts. Sprint, Rage, full PDR. Nice to you, Alvi. Auto win. So like, what I really would love to do is do a fighter class all the way to level 100. And then do a Barbarian to level 100. And see if we can get Achilles Strike. Even Rage is good. Blood Exchange. I was talking about this earlier in my Discord. Blood Exchange with dual wield. You could probably get 5, maybe even more hits in if you have enough dexterity. Which at its minimum is 50 to 60 HP back during a fight. Like, so even if we get Blood Exchange, we could get Adrenaline Rush and still make that work. Yeah. The choices are limitless, I know. These are the ones I'm excited for, though. I was having thoughts about other things with Cleric, but I feel like Cleric would be too... You have to get very lucky to get good stuff on Cleric, I feel like. Blood Exchange with Daggers? Yep. Oh yeah, Blood Exchange is good. Rage is good. Achilles Strike is good. Even Savage Roar. Like, if you're doing Sprint Savage Roar, everyone you're fighting does no damage to you and can't get away from you because you have Sprint, or can't get close to you quickly. Like, yeah. The only ones that would be kind of like dog shit would be these three. War Sacrifice, Reckless Attack. I mean, Reckless Attack isn't... I think it's a little bit bad because of the armor rating shit now, but even Warcry is not terrible. But I wouldn't take it over Second Wind or something. Reckless Attack is Biss, think about it. 85% armor pen. What does that go with perfectly? I don't know. Enlighten me. Reckless Attack Crossbow? Invis? Holy. Yeah. Reckless Attack Crossbow. Yeah, I suppose. You could be doing like 130 damage with a... Well, I guess with like a blue or purple windlass that just 100% armor pen. That's pretty crazy. With proper stats and blue winless. What's the stats? It's like 262 damage. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Wait, bro, imagine a ranger with Achilles. Yep. That's also a possibility, from what I understand. Headshot, yeah, with 100% open. Reckless attack, ranger. Oh, there's just, you got, like, it's gonna start blowing your mind once you start putting these together. And I'm probably gonna discover new ones that you guys are talking about tonight that are, like, even more mind-blowing. Even more mind-blowing, because I think, so the way I understand it is, you get 3 rolls, right? So there's going to be like 3 tokens to roll with. So it could be a long time to get all 3. From what I understand. So like your first one, you could roll like 3 pretty dog shit ones. Right? And then take a long time to get your second roll. And then your third roll, right? So, it's pretty crazy. All builds will be in the super well done post I made. Okay. It's in share content. I'm kind of just brainstorming some of the stuff. Oh, I guess I got an update on Discord. 1.14. Yeah, so the one I really want to try, like I seriously want to try is Achilles Strike. If I get this lucky, would be Achilles Strike with Spear on Fighter. Because it just, man, just imagine having Achilles Strike, and you tap the guy with your spear, and it's 2.5 seconds before he can get anywhere near you, which is like another free spear hit, maybe another free spear hit. Man, so many. Not to mention you'll have sprint. Exciting. And I think a lot of this perks are kind of like meh. Like you can probably avoid using Swift if you really want to. You could probably just run a crossbow if you didn't want weapon mastery. Counterattack is like borderline if you're ever blocking with anything on spear. So you could roll like potion chugger, bare chested perk for damage, and even the two-handed, and have 15% bonus damage. You could roll some decent perks, but that'd be like all 3 of your picks. Crazy. Really, really crazy. I'm excited to see how it works. Are you guys like nervous about it or excited? I see logics. Yeah, time zone, like the time change has me all screwed up. Are you guys like slightly nervous or excited? I'm nervous. I'm full doomer. I knew this already, yeah. Tell me something I don't know. Excited? Okay. Nothing good comes from this? Okay, what's gonna likely happen is a month. It's gonna be a month. It's probably gonna be a few weeks before they even let us do multiclassing. So you'll have time to get a class where you want it to be, to where maybe you can even attempt it. And then it's gonna be a couple weeks of just mayhem. And I think there'll be some serious balancing changes based on what happens, which means like sprint could be changed, like so many things could be changed. Excited but bummed that I don't have it in me to grind out a ton of levels. Yeah, that will be the big kicker, right? How long is it going to take me to get my level up? How long? That could be the most frustrating part of it. I love, okay, it's crazy that this inspiration comes from Slay the Spire. I love Slay the Spire. It's the only game I purchased on my phone in my entire life was Slay the Spire. I'm not like a master at it or anything, but I do understand that, like, that feeling of like piecing together a perfect run. You know, like everything works out perfectly. Like you've made the right decisions, which led to a bit of luck, and things are just like working smoothly. And you have like a god run. You know, I understand like SDF like wants to try to implement that into this system. It's very crazy. It's a very crazy idea, but I don't know if you guys have ever played Slay the Spire, but like the dopamine hit from like seeing everything kind of work and putting it into practice and using it and making the right decisions, like even with a god run, you still have to make the right decisions usually, right? Whenever you're fighting bosses or whatnot in Slay the Spire, so it can be very satisfying. I'm interested in what they do with Rogue. Yeah, so they kind of hinted at last night that Hyde would be like changed to like when you're not moving, you're maybe invisible. When you're moving, it's like, you know, it's that weird after image shit going on. All right, let's look at cleric too. Most of the builds in the post require 3 classes. I foresee them increasing how fast people get master classes as the season goes on. Otherwise, most people won't even get to try the system, which I don't think is the point. No, yeah, they'll probably make it more difficult as you go. I just want to look at a couple other ideas I had. What was the other one I really want to try? Obviously, I really want to try to find a way to make Crystal Sword Fighter work. And the only way Crystal Sword Fighter works is with stacking magic damage. And the only magic damage thing I can think of that's like a freebie is Smite. So, maybe we'll make a cleric just to look at all the cleric stuff. Growlock, I think it's time to go. What we got? Sir Podrick, we're keeping Sir Podrick. Wilson and Soul Self fine. We'll see you later. So we'll make a cleric just to have a peek. Snazzy Silas, thank you so much for that. Cleric. It's a guy who sucks at marbles. Alright. Okay. Mods. Ban him. Ban him. Can you change category to just yapping? Yes. It's a just chatting for a bit. What about weak point spear? Maybe, actually. Maybe there's more shit on rogue that I'm not aware of. I think like the simple thing I always think of when I think of cleric is just like smite. Look, man, I always speak the truth. I won a game of marbles. Alright, just not last night. Rogue has like 16 perks. Yeah, it's crazy. They're gonna combine some, you think? Or delete some? Just call it. I should switch to just chatting, maybe. All nerfed and useless. I won 3, yeah. You guys were just tearing it up on marbles last night. Divine Protection Slayer Fighter could be interesting. Yeah, Protection from Evil would also be interesting. I would take Protection from Evil over Swift. Or many other options. Some of Fighter's perks are really lackluster, and they're only beneficial if you're blocking a lot. And if you're using anything other than Slayer, or a Heater Shield and a Falchion, most of the perks are just like, meh, whatever. We have nothing for Spear. We have nothing for Halberd. You know, most of the weapons like Crystal Sword and stuff, you actually take reduced damage with because they're not your, like, in-class weapon. So, early on, you do lose some damage. I can't believe Aubrey won, though. That's what sucks. Yeah, I think this is tricky. Holy Aura, 15 armor rating, 50 magic resist. Nah, there's some ones here I probably wouldn't. Like, the one I really like on Cleric, if I'm going to be playing Fighter, would be Protection from Evil. And then, like, maybe reduce all damage. But that's still, like, iffy, right? So, you're basically gambling on Cleric to try to get Protection from Evil. Which I don't think is really worth it. This is why I'm, like, I'm not so sure about trying to, like, try to do a Cleric to get Smite. You could get Spell Memory. I guess that would be exciting. But I feel like that's going to be, like, very lucky. Because Divine Strike or Bless or any of those things would be huge on Slayer Fighter. Like Protection, Bless, any of these things would be great. But from what I understood, I don't know if this is true or not. If you roll Spell Memory, you also have to roll, like, then it puts you in the pool to roll spells. So the second you have a class with Spell Memory, your odds are, like, of getting, like, a really good perk, like, are decreased, basically, because you may get, like, random spells. Like, you may get, like, Locust Swarm, or Earthquake, or any of these things. All these things get added into your pool. You know. So, Divine Protection Sprint would be crazy. Yeah, Divine Protection was the other one. So, Divine Protection and Sprint are, like, even Smite. These 3 are all decent. Divine Protection, Judgment, Smite. Judgment's a little wonky. I think that'd be a little wonky on anything fast, but maybe it'd be useful. I'm gonna try to give my Cleric ranged spells, like Fireball and stuff. I'm doing no perks or skills 1v3. Alright. Okay. Yeah, all this fun, exciting things happening in the game, and it's like, no, I'm just gonna 1v3 with nothing. With absolutely nothing. Sprint and weak point? Maybe. Yeah, we'll take a look at the other stuff too. And then we'll take a look at Phantoms, the Phantoms builds ideas. For Slayer build, the thing with Slayer build is, like, Slayer build's already really good. Like, you don't really need much more to make Slayer godlike. So it's less exciting for me because I just know it's going to be like super cracked with anything. Like with Smite, with Divine Protection. Basically anything other than Second Wind or Adrenaline Rush or Taunt will make Slayer just like absurd, I think. Any more damage at all, you can just like, or like crazy amount of resistance, like 50% physical damage reduction, all that shit's just going to be like wild. Even protection from evil on Slayer, like you're reducing all harmful effects, all slows, all damage over times from warlocks. Like Slayer's already really good, which is kind of why I'm like I'm shying away from it a little bit, even though I love playing Slayer Fighter. I want to try things that are going to be unique. So my question is, if you're playing Barbarian, can you even use spells? Is spell memory going to come with Spellbook Mastery or something? You can roll spell memory from what I understand. Yeah. You don't have to look at the post if you don't want to. It's mostly just joking. However, if you do check it out, it's organized into different categories. A list, perks, and skills. Then there are categories for different types of builds, survivability, melee, etc. Interesting. This is Sword Mastery. Haven't played it at all. Really, this wipe shit is so broken with Falchion. It's crazy. I really hope Slayer Fighter gets a nerf. I think they're already getting a nerf, though. They basically confirmed that the whole, like, reaching into your inventory or swapping stuff will be way trickier now. So you won't be able to just spam Francisca's after you hit a guy with a crossbow and then tap him in the face with a falchion. The other thing I saw like the Lord doing, he was like canceling his reload animation on Windless, so he could reload Windless in like half the time or something. I don't know if that's actually legit or I just like saw something. Maybe I was just like tired and seeing things. I watched a bit of it and I was just like, how is he canceling the Windless animation? He's like swapping bows in his inventory and canceling animations and getting like Windless back in no time. It's like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. He was editing out the reloads and door openings. Okay, maybe that's what I saw. 'Cause that seemed really strange. It just it looked like a smooth motion. Maybe I can find it. It looked like he was doing something with like swapping items and getting reload. He mentioned it in one of his videos. He edits that shit out, really? Okay, that makes it very confusing. All right. Just thought about the possibility of Slayer Fighter with both Sword Mastery and Rapier Mastery. Yeah, that's been discussed a lot. Okay, Cleric. Cleric's an interesting one, but truthfully, I'm not. I'm trying to find, like, what do you guys think would be... It's a lot of editing just for a reload, I guess. Makes sense. It seemed so odd, though. It seemed like... Maybe he did. What do you guys think would be, like, the best option if you wanted to do Crystal Sword Fighter? What do you think would be the best option? Like, what class would you pull from? I feel like spell memory is such a huge gamble. If you're trying to get spell memory and then a spell, like, what are the odds? Is that even possible? Like, I want something free, right? Like, free damage. Because Crystal Sword, Barrack for the heals? I feel like Smite would be, like, the big one, right? Smite would be the big one. And then, let's see. Where is the Alchemist? Yeah. I mean, Smite would be like the big one. Smite or Divine Protection? Yeah, Smite might be tricky to get. And that means I have to level up a Cleric. What else do we got? Is there any other classes that do bonus magic damage? Or some sort of... Like, what's Rogue have? Let's take a look at Rogue, because Rogue just has so much shit. I haven't even looked at Rogue in forever. Seriously, I haven't looked at Rogue in forever. It is It is a bit silly how long it's gone since I've like clicked on a rogue. Rouge. Rogue. Ready to be underwhelmed. Okay. Smite blow, corruption, poison, weapon, 200 mastery, sword mastery, malice, savage. Alright, some of you guys are like talking crazy shit about like leveling up 3 classes. Do you think I have time for that? Like, you're crazy. Holy, there's a giant list of these bad boys. Jesus. Also weird. 50% attack damage when using daggers. That'd be kind of crazy on Slayer. Because you could take, like, Castellan. 15% bonus physical damage. Bonus physical damage on your falchion. Alright. Does that stack? Dark Reflection plus Arcane Shield, maybe. You can be able to jump additional double jump, hand crossbow mastery. That would also be interesting for like the Slayer builds with hand crossbow. Not a huge like bonus though. Shadowrunner. No. Poisoned weapon. What about okay, can you buff poison weapon? All I know it's said all the time, but they really need to combine some of these perks. Yes. So your will? So if I was doing I said it already? Okay. Poison weapon, crystal sword. Okay. You're more aware than me. So if you're doing like crystal sword and stacking a shit ton of willpower, I wonder what sort of damage you can get out of poison. Oh man, there's so many questions. This is like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is like one of the worst things possible they could have added for me. I repeatedly, like when this game came out and even after I've seen all the meta shit, I always try to find like weird little ways to play that are like not the meta. Like I'm seeing hundreds of millions of people use it and content being dropped like OP meta, 600 dexterity, adrenaline rush build. Like these little nuanced things that you can like maybe get some success with have me so intrigued. And it's not good because I won't have time for them all. I seriously won't. That's what my problem was before. I was trying out too many things. I never really settled. Everyone else just plays one thing and becomes the guy that plays that thing. Like, you know? I just fuck around too much. But this could be crazy. Each tick can be like 10 damage. Oh, man. You would have to stack a ton. Even that 4. Poison weapon is 2. 10 damage on hit. So 10 every second? You're talking like 40 damage? And it stacks 5 times? Huh? You hit 5 times. Oh, okay. So if I hit him 5 times, I get 40 damage. And it's 10 every second? I put together a full magic damage this will set on Rogue a couple weeks back, and full stacks it was ticking for 10 damage for poison weapon. Probably get close to that pretty quickly with fighter. So you mean like one little shink, and it's doing 10 damage per tick. Kills 50%. So to get 10 damage, you would need to stack 20 magic damage, etc. Okay. No. It's 2 damage per tick. Ah, okay, I see. Yes, okay, yes. I'm reading this as 4 damage per tick. It's 4 magical damage over 4 seconds. Ah, okay. Sorry. I'm just an idiot. I've had a long day. Too many milkers in my face all day. Distracted. This is gonna hurt my soul trying to get things I want as someone who plays every class. It's gonna be a fucking time investment, man. Time investment. Dark Reflection versus Arcane Shield on a Warlock. If you hit them 5 times within the 4 seconds, they're probably gonna be dead. True. Alright, I see what you guys are saying. This can do 4 damage, or 10 damage. 4 damage. It doesn't do 4 damage per tick. It does basically 1 damage per tick at base. So, right? Less than 1. Okay. I was playing Skyrim. Yeah, fun game as well. All right, so is that really the only thing that would be beneficial, though, right? Like, there's nothing else here I want. Maybe don't do my build if you don't have time. I checked, you would need 5 characters and good RNG for it. Yeah, so my plan is to keep it, like, super simple. 2 classes. Roll, and just try to build something. I really think my best options are going to be on Barbarian if I'm playing Fighter. I really do. There's nothing here I really... like, what am I getting out of this? It's just a bunch of crap. Someone mentioned getting crossbow mastery on fighter class with sprint. Like sprint, crossbow mastery, and like from ranger, and then like something else. I forget what the other skill was, but it's basically like playing Call of Duty at that point. And I said, well, might as well just throw in tumble and just have sprint, tumble, crossbow mastery. So you're just running around shooting crossbows and then tumbling backward, like reloading on the spot with crazy high dexterity and reloading in no time. Landmine fighter would be broken. Falchion with stealth would be doing like 200 damage to the head. True. Yeah. But I don't know what's gonna happen with stealth, so that's a little scary. All right, let's look at a couple more. I'm very intrigued. Like I've been away all day, so like I kept seeing people like put comments in the Discord and also on Reddit, and it just had my brain like working overdrive while I'm trying to like do my job today. I'm like daydreaming about like Achilles strike on things and like trying out stuff, and like I'm in my mind. I'm like trying to think like what was that perk on Ranger that would be good, like, you know. Anyway, so I'm kind of like catching up. I apologize if this is like a super chatty like segment, but I'm very much catching up myself with the little time I have this week. And then we're gonna be thrown right into wipe. So like I'm gonna be coming back Friday, like hopefully like loading up the game and just like running through Goblin Caves trying to kill Troll as fast as possible. Just going HR probably from level 1, just not to waste time. And hopefully we have some success. The good faith we are a small company is wearing thin with most players, I think. Yeah, I think anyone that didn't watch like the podcast and stuff, this whole week of information has probably been a little bit concerning. I feel like if you watched the podcast last night and heard some of their theories on it all and like why they're attempting to do this, what's holding them back, how close we are to Steam, all these things are like they discussed in great detail last night. And it made me a little more confident, like, okay, I can understand this. At least I can understand why we're doing this now. Whereas after One Peg's interview, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, fuck, where is this multiclassing coming from? Like, I thought we were going on Steam, and we almost were. We were very close. So they've kind of changed tunes a little bit. Landmine Barbarian with Sprint. Yikes. Okay, this would be kind of hilarious if I had Spear on Fighter and then get Spear for proficiency. 10 physical power, like that's basically equivalent to 10 strength. Wait a second. Maybe I need a Ranger and a Barbarian. I consider a growing pain. It's a plain mistake to view the gaming community with rose-tinted shades, and them venerating you because you're a can-do-no-wrong darling has that effect. Yeah. What's time saying? Haven't used it yet. Pretty excited to die to one fireball. Alright. Vayne from League with the crossbow. Basically, yep. When you're doing the tumble shit. It's not a good look switching back and forth between map rotation as well. They need to make a choice and stick to it, yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. I want to play Cleric with double jump, Wanderer's lockpick mastery, and weapon mastery. The Giga Rat. Okay. Multiclassing terrifies me. If it's not done perfectly, I'll be the death of the game balancing. Okay, I think they're fully expecting it to be, like, balancing hell. I really think they're like expecting it to be that way. Like I think they're going into this, gentleman. That's the guy's name, Gentleman Executioner. With the idea that like we're gonna break the game for a bit, see what happens, see if we can get this to stick. If it doesn't work how we expect or how we thought it would, no big deal. We're not on Steam yet. This isn't people's first experience with Dark and Darker. We have a bit of like wiggle room to just play. And I know it's not gonna be for everybody. It's really not, and it's gonna be tough for people that are like hanging on for like Druid and all that stuff. But we're working in a direction where I think it's like, okay, this could be good for balance. It could be a really exciting way of doing class training. They have other ideas that to fix any of these concerns, so I'm excited. Yeah. I thought the whole class mastery system was supposed to be about training skills and upgrading them. They also have mentioned like some of that stuff was like heavily considered, so that could still be a part of things, fortunately. I enjoy them trying new things, but this wipe has been long awaited for all of us loyal players. Yep. No, I agree with you. I was at that point, like, everyone's gotten to that point where we're just like, hit us with Druid, hit us with some shit. I'm ready. You know, I'm so ready for new content. I completely agree. I think I gave, like, the first Q&A just in terms of, like, value and, like, excitement. It was, like, a 4 out of 10 or something. But I'd upgrade it after last night to, like, a 6 or 7 out of 10. Just because I love mixing and matching stuff. It's like, it's truly, it's one of the most exciting things. Like, I've consistently said I'd love more options, and I can't think of a way that would provide me with, I never ever imagined having this many options, if you know what I mean. Like, maybe this is too many options. Like, we've kind of gone, like, a little too far, but, I'm gonna like be able to chew on this stuff and enjoy how it tastes for a long time. I feel like it'd be an immense mistake to run the multiclassing test while keeping TTK margins razor thin. That was also talked about last night. Random, you probably heard it, but the reason why TTK is so thin is because SDF wants it that way. And I thought about this today while daydreaming about stuff. Nice to see you, AK-47. Like we're having the conversation about milkers and stuff. And I had this thought, and I'm like, why would SDF be so hard on the fact that he wants like a short TTK? And the only thing I can think is like hardcore, frightening, death around every corner, suspense. You know, like that suspense of like Nightmare Axeman 2 tapping you, or Demon Dog just like chomping your face off in 2 hits if you're playing any of the weaker classes. Those little moments, if your HP pool was way larger, just wouldn't exist as much. So I think if you separate it from like the PvP and the PvE, and you realize like maybe we need to keep TTK kind of like short, so it provides that like thrilling experience where butthole tightening moments. Yes, exactly. Like Cave Control can just smack you. That was my opinion. Because I did have a good think about this today, and I'm like, what would be the reasoning SDF is thinking that way? And maybe it's less about, like, Barbarian just chopping you in 2 hits, and more about the dungeon delving experience he imagines is obviously frightening, hardcore. He's been trying to keep that as part of the core gameplay. And making it so you die, like, it takes longer for you to die, which I basically could make the assumption that just means increasing everyone's HP. Remove some of that. So anyway, that's kind of my take. What are your thoughts on the rumored Rogue Hide? I think it's a good option. I think everyone on the podcast last night was like cheering and stuff. They can just buff the mobs. They could, yeah. Yep. They can also just increase mob damage to match, though I don't see it. Yeah. Maybe. I just think overall you want it to be like, you want it to feel like your life's in danger. You know, you guys ever like remember the debate between like Halo 3 and like Call of Duty? Way back when I played like World at War and Halo 3. Everyone that was like a COD gamer was like, Halo's so shit because you have so much time to react because you have shields and stuff. And then everyone that played like Halo was like, well, it gives you like an opportunity to outplay someone, or if you hit your BR shots, it's just a skill issue. So it's kind of a similar debate. Like, do you want time to like Like, is it too much time? Like, how much time do you want during melee to make, like, decisions and stuff? It's an interesting balance, but I think SDF is leaning on the side of, like, we want it to be quick and deadly. Like, we want it to, everything to feel impactful and dangerous. Like playing PUBG. You get hit by with a sniper rifle, you're feeling it. If you're not already dead. Yeah, I think the rogue thing is a good change. Alright, I was gonna talk about this too. Spear Mastery. I mean, we could dip into the Ranger one. Look at all the other stuff that I don't really think I want. Crossbow Mastery could be very exciting on Fighter. There's a couple here that's just, it's literally just for bows, right? So, I mean, my impression was if I was going to do Spear or Fighter, it would be with a longbow and then jumping my dexterity up to, like, 25 or 30 so that I have, like, 10 to 15 action speed so that I can use longbow effectively and have better luck with my spear. So a lot of these would be also beneficial, but I don't know how. It could be interesting little hybrid, couldn't it? You're basically like taking like sprint, some oddball stuff. You're basically becoming like a fast ranger with a bit more melee damage. Interesting. Okay, here's a question. Do you guys think if you could select Trap Mastery, do you think that allows any class to place traps? Oh. No, delete what I just said. Delete what I just said. I've never considered that. Oh my god. Any class in the game? That's silly, man. That's so silly. Imagine a rogue with Trap Mastery. Too late, it's in the ether. Oh god. Uninstalled after you put that. Imagine. Okay, just imagine you have like a trio and you're all doing really troll shit. And like everyone's like dipping into Ranger just to get like traps and stuff. I mean, while playing like Barbarian and whatnot. That sounds crazy. Rogue traps and smoke bombs, that's amazing. True, yeah, I think Rogue would be... This seems like a very rogue thing to do. Yeah, very roguish. What kind of like... I mean, field ration could be interesting on Sprint Fighter. Traps and call try. No, I was thinking that too. I just go complete tomfoolery. Yeah, just trap everything. Jesus, you would install them pretty quickly too, because doesn't it take resourcefulness, or is it action speed? Rogue Trap Master may only apply to caltrops, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I see what's bugging though. Rogue with Slayer, Ice Armor, Sword Master, and Rapier Master, plus 10 weapon damage, rapiers, and you get slowed if you hit them. Oh, gross. Ice Armor, so you'd have to dip into Bard and into Wizard, right? Which is like 300 or 400. It's like leveling 3 or 4 different classes, which I personally just like. I'm gonna try to focus on like one idea and get it there, and like maybe Barbarian be my second option, or maybe Ranger. I don't know. This could be interesting. Because Penetrating Shot does work on Spear. Doesn't it? Doesn't that Armor Pen apply? There's nothing else other than, I mean, if you're doing like Longbow Fighter, you can do like Quick Shot Sprint with Spear proficiency if you get lucky, and then just like normal Fighter, but I don't feel like that's that absurd. Doesn't seem that crazy. It could be nice. There's not really too many skills. Like, I mean, I feel like this is just like a similar to Second Wind, so it doesn't seem like a huge. Really, Quick Shot's the good one, and maybe I think I'd still prefer like Blood Exchange or Achilles Strike for the way I play. Penetrating Shot applies to all attacks, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Spear proficiency sounds interesting. I don't know. I don't know about Ranger. Ranger's like... Ranger's not, I don't think, a great option if I'm going to be a hybrid fighter either. It might be if you're doing like a true... If you're doing like if you want to really focus on ranged gameplay, obviously. I want to be like really, really strong in melee and then just have like a bow, like a long bow or a crossbow to back it up. I don't want to be like just sitting back plinking arrows. I just play Ranger to do that. And have decent options. Crippling Shot, Achilles Strike, Flame Walker. Yikes. Either way, I'm excited for something new and to see my level finally go past. Yeah, let's just be clear. This whole system aside and all the complications it may apply, I'm just excited to have something to do past level 20. And even if you just get to level like 100, you're getting like free items or tokens to like spend this shit on. Okay, let's look at what's the other one I haven't looked at. I mean, Wizard. Is there anything on Wizard? The big like, I mean, wait till they introduce this shit, and we have people like Barbarian that's turning into chickens. Like, they're taking like Druid spell memory or something, and turning into a bear or a rat. Like, what? You know? Like I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to Warlock, where like you keep some of your stats too. So you could have like this Giga Chad fucking Barbarian with like crazy amount of strength and physical damage, and then I'm guessing Bear form will be like an increase in damage of some kind too, right? It's like some sort of benefit to going into Bear form. So that could be a little bit wild, a bit strange. Finally, I can become a true rogue rat. Bear. Yeah, honestly, Dylan, I almost said it. I almost said that a few times when I was explaining what I was trying to say. Barbarian. That's it. Thank you. Okay, let's. Is there anything on Wizard? Like, I don't want to level Wizard up. Fuck that noise. Fuck that. It would be cool to have Fireball on Fighter. Just think about that for a second. Or like Ice, like just an Eldritch Knight. Crystal Sword Fighter. Okay, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look because maybe a Wizard hybrid Crystal Sword Fighter. Maybe. Logics. $5. Thank you, my man. Been a while since I don't know. What other mastery perks do you want to see? Rapier mastery on Bard is the goods. Okay, they already mentioned like longbow mastery, and like I think he said agility mastery. I'm not really sure how that works, or if it just increases your agility or whatnot. I mean, obviously I want to see like a polearm mastery, or like a spear mastery, something I can use on fighter class for two-handed, like something to improve halberd or whatnot. Wilson, the most upbeat class is going to be Barbarian, Dancing Feet, Reinforced Instrument, Drum Throwing. Shriek of Weakness, Barb, with a loot that actually increases the movement speed and still hits for 110. Oh, that sounds so gross. Light Orb, playing fighter with Ignite and Haste and Invis. You pretty much have to go for spell memory though, right? Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much have to go to spell memory, and then what perk? Reactive shield, maybe? Fire damage if you had ignite. Interesting. Ice shield wouldn't be bad. Ice shield, I think, is what a lot of people are discussing. Sprint and spell memory for all the unique utility spells. Yeah. The only damage with ice magic, probably ice shield for a perk, gain armor rating, and inflict frostbite on melee attacks, causing them to lose 20% movement speed. Okay. All right, that sounds very interesting. Are you guys like envisioning a Slayer fighter with ice shield? Holy moly! Jeez. Potion Chugger on PDR Fighter would be nuts. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Potion Chugger is just really solid no matter what you're doing. Especially because, like I said, there's definitely perks on Fighter you can swap out. Interesting. What the fuck is this song? Chomp. This is Gnome Ball. You Chompy Hunt. Hunting Chin Chompas. Actually, kick it back this way a little. It's random perk rolls. You gotta grind what you get. Yeah, get what you get. So this would be really hard to get. Imagine getting like all. There's so many bad ones here. And that means you gotta roll spell memory, which is also very difficult. The way I understand it. But I mean, Ignite is crazy. Ignite Crystal Sword. Oh. I will be thinking about that forever. Just picture that. Sprint, spell memory, with Wizard's Ignite. Or even slow. Like, oh my god. Crazy. You wouldn't have a lot of knowledge, so you wouldn't be able to stack a bunch of shit. But that's why Fighter is so interesting, because Fighter literally has enough. They have enough like base stats to do whatever they want. They also said they're going to be reworking base stats, which could be scary. Man. Oh, slow Ignite. Crystal Sword Fighter haste. Yeah, oh my god. Invisibility. Jesus. I think it'd be easier to get Sprint on Wizard at that point. True. Yeah. But you can't wear armor on Wizard. So, the one thing that's really exciting about Crystal Sword Fighter, in my opinion, is the fact that... Let's see. What makes it exciting for me, at least, is the fact that a lot of their stuff has willpower on it. So, like, you have a willpower helmet. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the most aesthetically pleasing helmet in the game. It's so badass. And it's only useful if you're doing, like, really, really weird Crystal Sword shit on Fighter. No one wears this. And it is by far the best looking thing in the game. Just picture that. Picture that, like a man clad with... How much did that cost anyway? He's wearing that helmet. He's wielding a crystal sword. He's casting Ignite on his crystal sword. And then hitting you with a slow and just fucking charging you down with Sprint. Doing, like, you can already do, like, 80 magic damage, or 80, like, 40 and 40, like, physical and magical damage. Like, 40 split. Fairly easily. Oh, man. So cool. I love that helmet. I wish there was more use for it. To be honest, everything is getting reworked, so it'll be fresh, even without multiclassing. Yeah, and multiclassing is not going to be, like, right out of the gate, either. We got a while to go. Get demon armor on Wizard? That'd be crazy, too. Yeah. I just love this helmet. It's a shame it's not used very often. Also, you can get, it's not just the helmet that makes Crystal Sword. You can get Templar armor, which gives you willpower. And obviously you can do the Dexterity gloves, which gives you willpower. And then isn't there boots? No, the leggings. Leather leggings also give you willpower. So stacking will on Fighter isn't as difficult as it would be on the Wizard. And not to mention you can get around like 30% PDR. Like 10% dexterity or 10% action speed. You can run like a bow, so you can have Ignite, like Ignite longbow, Ignite windlass. Jesus. Huh. Damn. Do I seriously have to level Wizard up? God damn it. Achilles Strike on any bow be toxic? Yep. I know, that's why I want to do Spear Fighter with Achilles Strike. Man, I'm just picturing how, like... Am I the only one that, like, just, like... The effect you'd have on Ignite on your Crystal Sword while wearing full plate. It just... Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bricked up. That's the term. Isn't that the term that everyone uses these days? Instead of saying they're like rock hard, they said they're bricked up. What is this? What did you send me? He's bricked up. Okay, so it is 18 base will. Shaft is solid. Yes. Now you get the point. Can I look at this? It scares me. Okay. Okay, someone already like. Okay, someone did like a victory strike, reckless attack, windless build with weapon mastery. I don't even know what half these perks are. Crossbow mastery and barbarian perks. Like you're dipping into like barbarian and ranger. It's like a full windless one-shot build. That is fucking terrifying. Imagine crystal sword on barb though. Break down doors with crystal sword. So you're saying we dip into fighter and get weapon mastery? And do crystal sword barbarian? One day without shafts and Shaq's trunk. Didn't someone ask me about Shaquille O'Neal versus Drake? I heard they're doing a film or a documentary or something. It's like Anaconda. What was it? Anaconda versus Firehose? Or did I say that? I thought that came from you guys. How do I share image links? I don't know how it works on YouTube, Andrew, but maybe I'm also dreaming about Fighter Wizard. Spellblade would be so fun. Yes, Spellblade is the word. Are you 40 years old or something, Wilson? No, I'm in my 20s. Yep. I had to age very quickly. I had to grow up fast. If you're on like a low income farm, just don't fuck around. You work. I'm in my 20s, yes. Yeah. Bro is 40. No. No. I don't have a lot of years left in my 20s, but I am in my 20s. But I've been working since I could walk, essentially. Late 20s, yeah. He's 52. Andrew, you might have to share, like, if there's something really, like, you want to share, it could be in my Discord, or you can just try it on YouTube, but I'm not sure what happens on YouTube, or how that's all, like... Alright, I lost my train of thought. We got talking about Shafts and Drake and Shaquille O'Neal again. Alright, so Wizard does have me more intrigued than I thought. I grew up too fast. I'm mad bricked up, no cap. My god. Deciphering what that means... It's like learning a different language. It's like learning French all over again. I have to like repeat that and how I would say it, and then like, oh, okay. Here's what he actually means. Play Wizard Pussy? Okay. What's the last one we haven't looked at? We'll do one more. We haven't looked at... You guys said doing Crystal Sword Barbarian? With base will of 18? You can't really stack will that easily though. Like you don't get the benefit of willpower armor. You just get vigor, and I guess vigor and agility isn't bad. But I guess it could stack leather leggings, gloves, run no chest piece so you get the bonus damage. I see what you're saying. We may have that option because if we do barbarian and fighter, wait, two-handed weapons also get physical damage bonus, right? So we have that for free. We have potion chugger for free. What we'd need, though, you absolutely need crystal sword or weapon mastery. And now it seems like some crazy RNG. Judgment Slayer, yeah, we were thinking that too. I think there's like 3 really good skills you could roll on Cleric. Big gritty. God damn. Here's the real sleep, don't tell anyone. Demon Armor Cleric to reduce your own spellcasting speed by half, so you can Locust Swarm for 10 minutes. Just the entire dungeon, you're just Locust Swarming. Death. Die to my grasshoppers. We'd have magic resist. We'd have bonus damage from this. We'd also have we could have this on Crystal Sword, and If you could get sprint from fighter, oh, that'd be beautiful. But basically, the only way that happens is if you get weapon mastery. You know, we could try it. Like if we level our barbarian up to level 100, we could try to steal perks from our fighter class, right? Okay, so I think it's pretty certain. What do you guys? Okay, what will be your guys' like first two level 100 classes? What has your brainstorming created? I'm curious. Because I keep going back to barbarian fighter. Ranger and barbarian? Okay, that's just a bit dirty. Yeah, the strength you get from your bow, yeah. Fighter and barbarian, okay, boltsman, that's the same as me. Of course, when I'm asking this, warlock and wizard. Oh, a real magic guy. Fighter and cleric? Imagine a fighter that can heal themselves. Barb and cleric? Man, we're getting a lot of diversity here. Holy. I'm probably fighter cleric, really? What's with the fighter clerics? Just because of the healing and go for spell memory? Longsword paladin. So you guys are basically waiting for paladin. Interesting. Personally, maybe barbarian warlock and do some nasty demon vigor build. Fuck. Okay. Alright. You guys have come up with a lot of shit. Because, like, it's blowing my mind how many of these sound... so much time, man. So many awesome things can be created. Fighter wizard for sure? That's only because those are two I play the most. Spoons, what an interesting combination. I think that has huge potential if you get, like, ignite or any magic shit on fighter or sprint on wizard. Like, Jesus. Sounds juicy as right. Longsword barbarian, oh god. And this is, okay, this is the other, like, curveball to all this. Not to mention, like, mixing all these in, but do you think the generic perks, like the generic stuff they're adding, is going to be also included in the rotation when you're pulling for perks from, like, let's say I have a barbarian and a fighter, and I want certain things from barbarian. Do you think those three things that pop up that I can roll, they're going to also include, like, the generic stuff? Like like with the longbow mastery one that they've discussed. There's probably a bunch more that we don't know of. Or do you think that's going to be its own pool where it's like, okay, if you don't want to level up a character to level 100 and you just want to do class mastery or multi-classing or some sort of mastery of your class, you can roll on these generic ones. So that's assuming there's going to be like 10, at least 10 was what the limit was for class perks, right? So at least 10, and then are they going to throw some random skills at us that are just like... That could, like, there could be stuff in the game that's coming out that could be breaking, like, it could be hugely game breaking just in the generic pool. Like, we don't even need the multi-class, just fucking reroll the generic shit. It's gonna be so interesting finding all this stuff out. Yeah, I like Perseverance, Smite, and Spell Memory on Fighter. DPS Sustain while being unbeatable. I'm main cleric, I'm planning on doing generic cleric master. No, I don't think the basic masters will be included if you pick one of your class masters. Okay, that's good. That makes it easier. But still terrifying. So you think there's going to be 10 and then like 3 or 4 skills? Like what are the skills going to be? Or are they just going to be perks? Man, that's interesting. I'm so curious what I can do with my fighter class. It's too many options. Holy. No spell cleric, smite, divine protection with weapon mastery, iron will, protection from evil, potion chugger. That's crazy. We shall see, yeah. I think we've done enough. I think my brain's gonna be like done in here in a second. It's just too many options, honestly. Too many good options. So many freaking good options. Terrifying options, really. I'm terrified. There's gonna be some people that get like the RNG stuff early, and it's gonna be terrifying. Like, oh my god. You wait, it'll be like Toddfather or something, and then he'll just massacre Timmy's for days. like he said he was going to do. It'll be like Toddfather that gets like the god roll, and then he's like the goat. Like he proclaims he's the goat, and then he'll be like the goat, just like running around slaying every person that's in like base kit. 4 days into wipe. Jesus. Poor folks. I spent 3 hours writing down builds in that post and sincerely doubt I've gotten even close to getting them all. It's going to be awesome. I gotta take a quick look at this. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm talking myself to death. I'm like, we're just like, this is never ending, but I do kind of enjoy it. Also, let's see. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna be hardcore XP grinding on all characters. Fighter Brab's clerics are gonna be everywhere day one. Let's see. Share content. Oh, it's a Reddit post. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize. Oh, lordy lord. Holy shit, Phantom. Do you write class guides for a job? Someone should hire you. Like from IGN or something. And when Dark and Darker comes out, you can just do class guides. Like just random shit with multiclassing. This is a lot. Look at this stuff. Alright. Sorry if I blinded anybody. Hope that's like somewhat legible. I've kind of squished it in here a little weird. I apologize. Shit. 1 second. There we go. Okay, this is very scuffed. Just typical streamer behavior from me. What is going on? Why is it so weird? Alright, here we go. Look at this. There are so many. Holy. This is like, remember that guy? I can't even talk. I can't speak. As Mark Goldbridge says, I can't speak. This is like the guy Zoplol, and he drops like full-blown books about his ideas. This is like chapter. This is like this is a lot. Holy. Melee multiclassing builds. This is crazy. So crazy. Holy guacamole. I don't even know where to start. Barricade. Sprint, second one, victory strike, taunt, adrenaline rush. Alright, this is just discussing them all, right? Perks and skills of every class. Skip to the bottom if you don't care. Okay. I don't care. The meat and the potatoes. Ranged multiclassing builds. Build the hand cannon. Class required. Fighter, rogue, ranger. Perks. Slayer, crossbow mastery, ranged weapon mastery, hand crossbow mastery. Skills. Victory strike and forceful shot. This sounds like the windless build that they were talking about. There's so many options. The lobber. Assuming there's a drum mastery or some other way to obtain drums outside Bard. Bard, Barbarian Fighter. Perks, two-hander, drum mastery, reinforced instruments, savage skills, victory strike, and reckless attack on a drum? Oh my god. Are you saying take hide and ambush and just throw drums at people? My god. Jesus. That is terrifying. Invis drum throwing barbarians. It's not mine, it's one from the community. Yeah, it's wild. There's gonna be so much shit like that. What else do we need here? We need some armor. I wouldn't mind a helmet that I could put on that's not a green. I guess we could go for the stylish look, but it's not gonna do me much good. Look at that, so badass. Now, every time I look at this, I'm just envisioning myself with Ignite. It's making me really want to get Ignite. Huh. But I truly believe, I mean, this is the last time, I think we've Once again, flogged the horse to death. I really think Barbarian is going to be my second option. Just because so many things synergize, like with Fighter, that you can roll on that should be good, like Iron Will, Potion Chugger, two-handed bonus. We can make use of that if we're using Spear or Robust. Even Crush would be interesting. There's a lot of good things here. Obviously, a couple of these axe ones would be like, meh. Because the only one we really have options with is like the battle axe or the starting axe. So I guess we could just do felling axe or something. But the big thing I'd want would be like Potion Chugger or Iron Will or Savage and Achilles Strike. Barbarian with Demon Form, a 400 HP special with second wind. Jesus. So many combinations. This could change, but this is what I'm preparing for Friday. I'll probably brainstorm a bit tomorrow when I'm at some of these meetings I'm at tomorrow. But I'm just really intrigued to combine Sprint and Achilles Strike. Even Blood Exchange. We have two good options there that I think I can get excited about. I don't know how easy it'll be to roll spell memories. All that is going to be useless due to them changing all perks and skills to better fit into multiclassing. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there. We're actually going to play the game. Is anyone ready for that? Are the lobbies dead? I've heard rumors. Is everyone just like doing some theory crafting and no one? I wish we could play Goblin Caves right now. It appears to be dead. Oh. We got one man. Bard. A lizard bard. Okay. That's not very nice. There's a fighter. Ornate Jezeren. Interesting. One thing I think is going to be a huge nerf is this whole idea of, like, I don't have any throwables on me. Shit. Way too many meds. I think I must have got out of a raid last time with all this shit and just sold all this stuff. I should have bought the Franciscas because it must have been a windlass, wasn't it? Oh, he's up there. I see. Not being able to, swap Franciscas quickly is gonna hurt a lot of what you can do on Slayer Fighter. The Slayer Fighter, okay, here's like what happens. What ends up happening is if you don't hit your crossbow and you're not taking longbow, you're sort of just like retreating until you can like land with crossbow shots. Because most Slayer fighters don't want to actually mix it up in close. Unless they're fighting like a wizard or something they know they can just like easily two-tap. If you're fighting a barbarian on Slayer, and you get the old physical damage reduction. Okay, I should have done. I'm rusty. Just kind of wait it out and throw throwing axes at them. I'm like 20 feet away. Oh! What's this man doing? Oh, fuck me. This isn't good. Oh my god, I'm gonna get killed by knives. Please kill him. Please. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, we're good. Jesus. This fucking guy spawn rushed me. I'm not ready for this shit. I was talking about cows all day. Oh. The spear right in my back. I see who it was. Little bastard. That rogue, probably? Oh, okay. Okay. Just imagine that spear with Achilles Strike. Think about it. Think about how much more work we could do. Just one spear with just Achilles Strike, and then you can just head tap the guy until he's dead. Oh, gets me excited. Build survivable, more like survival no. I really think Barb has me excited. Should be able to throw spear. My keyboard's not even in the right place. And it has a Achilles strike? Is it Friday yet? No. Not yet. Because I wouldn't even mind like rage, because rage is giving you more damage. Like rage, like sprint rage is just like the whole problem with spear is like spacing. The way I see spear is like if you lose a fight, it's usually just like you get stat checked or it's skill issue. If you can space properly with spear, you should be able to win. But sometimes people just like the mobility in this game makes it almost impossible to space properly. So I just have this like the idea in my head is that Achilles strike will fix that problem. You know, rage for Slayer 100%. Yeah. So there's two or three really good options on Barbarian. I think we're gonna try to make work. Rage plus Adrenaline Rush plus Adrenaline Spike. Yep. Also good. I don't want these. I think that's weird how I was able to stay in that treasure chest. Wow. Ooh. 3 additional magic damage. We should be using Crystal Sword. Alright. I'm rusty with the spear. Oh, we took damage. Rage plus anything sounds exciting. Achilles strike plus anything sounds exciting. Ignite plus anything. Smite plus anything, you know? Those are all like gonna be successful on not burning his feet. On many other classes. Adrenaline Spike for Barb is also massive. Yeah, because your HP pool is so large. You can stay alive long enough to actually use Adrenaline Spike. Yeah. Upgrade. Nice. Interesting. I just want to combine the 5 best Cleric, Wizard, Warlock spells plus Judgment and build max movement speed to become the Magic Menace. Yeah. That's a good green. That's a god run. Do you think? Smite plus Adrenaline Rush, Warmaul, Cleric. I like how you added the sound effects. Whoosh. Whoosh. And then it's just clanging into shit. Yeah, good. Well done, Abe. Well done. Where are we gonna go here? I do have to kind of pay attention. Maybe I should fight some people. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited just for wipe in general. It is a little weird. We're gonna be Goblin Caving it up. I should put these on. I need a decent amount of HP. We're gonna have to relearn Goblin Caves again. After they took it away from us for this long. They're thrusting us back in there. I'm fine with Goblin Caves. Oh, I love Goblin Caves. It's just like... I'm gonna get used to that place. Are you fucking kidding me? And, I'm not really that concerned about 3x3, whatever, like... I feel like they're just gonna adjust the player count. So... Hope they fix the hybrid 3x3 or leave it gone. Yeah. Like, are we talking like the original Goblin Caves? You guys know what I mean? Like the original Goblin Caves. And then there was like the reworked version. That was like the HR variant. Oh, that's not good. Double speared. Kind of risked it a little bit too much with that. He's got bow and he's got a Windows as well. He's getting his reloaded. I should have reloaded mine. Give me crossbows. Windows is the problem. Basically, whoever hits this wins the fight. Right? Big old loop. Where'd you come from? We're just gonna have to go for it. Fuck, he didn't rotate back. I'm dead. Please. I cannot get sprinted Slayer Fighter on. Here we go, too. We got a bow, too, doesn't we? Oh, this isn't good. Oh, he hit me there. Unlucky. Oh, we're so dead. Need to sprint. We're so fucking dead. Oh, man. He had a bow and a windlass. Oh, so difficult to play against. We headshot him once. Where'd he go? Oh, he died. Fair enough. We would have done like 60, 70 damage to him. You just really want to make spear work. You can make spear work if you have Achilles strike from Barbarian. I'm right there, like, truthfully, if I have a recurve bow or something, I can probably win that. Oh, wow. He took a lot of damage there. He had windlass and a bow, which just meant too much pressure on my poor spearman. Unlucky. I didn't have throwables either, which was kind of just a poor decision at the start. Pretty much need these puppies if you're gonna run windlass. You could apply so much pressure for free. Unlucky. Hopefully there's a spear in this shit here. That's it. Now that's a spear. Holy, plus 3 weapon damage, physical damage bonus in the shop, and of course there's no spear. Spear is like a weird weapon. It's obviously not meta, but one thing I love about spear, what the fuck am I doing here? It's really satisfying. Hitting those headshots is super satisfying. And it just feels like, sometimes it just feels really nice to do like a really cool like spear play, you know? 99 gold. Wow. Crazy. It feels nice sometimes. It's been a long time since I've used spear on fighter. Like, going into the, well, 4 months ago, I really wanted to use spear only for, like, most of the wipe. And then, at that time, Achilles Blood Exchange Barbarian was a thing. Horseman's Axe Barbarian was a thing. Slayer Fighter got really, really strong, so everyone was just running around solos. Landmine Rogue was really, really strong. And it seriously felt like the most dog shit idea in the game to play spear. Like, I tried to force it. I had some really good clips from like blocking and doing stuff. It just felt abysmal compared to every other option. Yeah, ah, fuck. I probably should have taken these strength ones. Maybe things have changed. We're just preparing for the fact that with this new update, maybe spear is one of those things we get like we can multi-class into like all these crazy things, but also maybe we get just like some better perks such as like two-handed weapon mastery. It's a very, very real possibility that we get some sort of polearm mastery. People have been asking for it for a long time, so it could be possible. What is marbles you guys speak of? I've never done marbles on stream. I'm not even sure what you need to do there. Spear is good, great for PvE. Yep, that's the one thing it has going for it. Slayer Fighter with spell memory and 5 sport spells? Okay. So that's my thing, like, Zepor, if you roll spell memory, is it gonna like, it's gonna like your next roll, let's say, because like let's say you get your first roll and it's spell memory and you can't even really use it yet. So then you're banking on your next roll being spells from every spell list, or the spell from like the individual class you're mastering, you've mastered. Because if it just generically pulls from like every spell memory list, that's crazy. But if it pulls from like the spell memory list of like the class you get spell memory from, you understand what I mean? It's gonna take a lot of work to build like to take a lot of work and a lot of luck to build any type of like variation of like cleric spells with wizard spells with warlock spells. It means you have to like weapon mastery into three different, or you have to class master into three. So you have like your base, which maybe is cleric, and then you have to get lucky with some decent stuff on warlock, and then lucky with some decent pulls from wizard. That'd be craziness. Also, is it confirmed? Like, do we even know if you can do three? Like, can you pull from? Can you combine three into one? That's assuming we get 3 chances to add shit to our class. We'll go with this helmet again. It's pretty cool looking. One thing on stream where you race marbles. Yep. It is that thing. Yes, there's a headshot. I gotta track better. You want? Can we drag it over to him? Drag it. This one you might be able to. No. Remember I said you're not even going to get to choose subclass? They made it sound like it was pure RNG. So like you're pulling from every class pool. That's kind of wild. I never thought about that. Like legitimately pulling from everything. Wow. I can't wait to get like the Silent Footsteps perk or the friggin' the enhanced hearing perk from Ranger. Great. My hundreds of hours well spent. That's gonna be super troll. Pulling everything from these? Nuts. No. Wait. Get the shit bandage, I might as well use it. Oh. Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna build the most meme build ever. Trap mastery on a different class. Okay, if you went rogue, if you did like, let's say you're combining rogue and ranger. Imagine how like disgusting that would be. Hide into quick shot. Like you're hiding by your traps, and then you have a quick shot ready, or like the shotgun, and the person hits your trap and you just plunk dead. It's like, oh, okay, see you later. Ambush with shotgun? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no. 2 of the most hated classes in the community. Cringe Ranger and Rat Rogue. Pairing up to form... What would you even call that? What would the name of that combination be? Oh, my chair just went way lower than I wanted it to. I feel like I'm sitting up weird now. 1 second. There, nice. The Radius Ranger, I suppose. Oh. I heard some shit. No way. How'd that hit me? I think I jumped into this spike. The man in... Which room is he in? I think he's in... the big, like, back room, right? GG, I was the 4 spike, thanks. Go have a peek. Let's take a little look. Hope this thing doesn't aggro. We gotta deal with this now or else we're gonna get stuck in there. I'm already like terrified imagining a shotgun ambush rogue. Shotgun ambush ranger, sorry. I don't know if it's best to have. Where is he? Where you go? I hear wet feet. Moistened feetsies. Oh fuck, I thought for sure he's gonna. God damn it. I'm bad with those tonight. I'm aiming like where I think they're gonna move to, and I just need to put it on his head. Like I knew it wasn't on his head. Let's just put it on his head next time. I'm always thinking like guessing at like movement, throwing it off, but with the windows you don't have that much projectile. Okay. Like you don't have the travel time. It's like instant. So I need to just lean into it. Okay, that time we should have guessed. It's good practice. Is he gonna? Please. I gotta hit this. We can't go over 3. Okay. We can apparently. Is he gonna come back? Oh, he is. Blow corruption sniper build. I think people were asking like if blow corruption even works on range. You know? Watch me get hit into a trap here. I might have put a trap around this corner, so. Fuck me, dude. Oh, okay, we went too hard on the no. Oh. I always go too hard on the melee. But we had some nice spear hits, thankfully. Action speed. You guys notice that? The old adrenaline spike basically just saved my ass. I would have been better off just walking up to him and tapping him with spear victory strike rather than trying to like force the windlass so hard. We kept missing it. It's early. It's been a while, okay? It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I have very much enjoyed just like discussing ideas. This wasn't meant to be like a PvP. You know what though? You know what I gotta start doing? I have to just start telling everyone that I'm amazing at the game. It's really... It's like... Fuck. Okay, I can't yet. Not yet. Maybe later. If I just constantly repeat that I'm like really good at the game and I know what I'm doing, people will believe it. It's like Donald Trump strategy. You know? It's definitely a method. You know? I've seen it work for other people too, though. This guy fucking died too. I've seen it work for other people. Oh. Death Skull. What's that doing? He was looting. That's for damn sure. Thank you. Oh. Keeping the aesthetically pleasing helmet. Lots of Canadian talking about American politics, yeah. It's like every politician, you know? If you repeat stuff enough, people will believe you. I swear, I could convince everyone I'm the best spear player in the game. I guess no one else uses it, so maybe that's not such a tough sell. Bring out your inner Devin Larratt? Yeah, I'm just like... It's a problem too, because like, I sometimes just get like too relaxed. And I don't care enough. I've said this before, I need to start like caring more about every little... Especially going into next wipe. I can't just be embarrassing myself all the time. Can't let it happen. Stop. Every time I say something about getting better at the game, I get fucked by PvE. So, maybe I just shut up. I'm gonna talk to American colleagues for some reason, like the whole world can see our dirty laundry. Yeah, I used 9gag quite a bit, and 9gag was a place that loved Donald Trump just for the memes. So I definitely need to smarten up with the whole PvE situation. Look at us now. Now we're cruising. Oh, I thought I heard a door open, so I didn't want to go that way. It's just this mummy. We're warming up here. Range on spear is so nice. Look at that. You just need spacing. I have a lot of meds left. Go this way, maybe? Bit of a sketchy room. Biden memes are as good as the vocabulary? Yeah. Poor Biden. Man's just a little bit confused sometimes. By sometimes I mean, like... It seems like fairly often he gets confused. Next wipe, we're not... There's no, like... No playing nice. Alright? It is a death match. Every time I say something, I'm gonna take PvE damage. You watch. I'm stuck on the door. Fucking damn it. And another. I thought I would find some players, but I think everyone's dead. Oh, we got another one shooting at us. Alright. Okay. I'm getting the fuck out of here. We're gonna reset, and we'll try hard next round. How does that sound? How's that sound? Oh my god. Jesus, I pressed sprint too early. My bad. I can't see him. I'm out of here. Oh. I'll get banned if we talk political? Yeah. I'll ban every single one of you. Wait. I thought there was a barbarian up. Green fouling axe. I was dead. Oh, okay, let's see this. Who we got money on here? I say barbarian. It's because that's a nice fouling axe. If he can land his hits. Get a little close though. Now he's ready for it. Oh yeah. Now you're dead. That's even without a kill. Oh! Oh! Oh no, dude. He must have been like 1-8. Yeah. Alright, he hit 2. He started off really strong. And then he just got a little too excited. He just had to lock in that last one. Too many arm hits? Yeah. Damn. This is all the rage right now. Arming sword, anything at all, Slayer fighter, and normals. Crazy. Arming is good. Armor? Yeah. Yeah. It's like when you try to kill a barbarian with when they have the battle axe and they're like swinging it up like this. They're doing that kind of thing. That's always exciting too because you end up hitting their hands as it comes down. That sucks. Okay, we survived. That wasn't our most flawless session, but there's definitely some room for improvement. Room for improvement. I'm really excited for just like Goblin Cave is going to be a bloodbath. You guys all know it's going to be. You all know. Also, Giggle, I think I missed your follow. God damn it, man. Sorry. My bad. Typical Norwegian body of water name, skull. Yeah. Yeah. The old fjords. Oh god, Silo. Alright. That is at least a 2-year ban. Minimum. You did? I was gonna wait for the marbles to call you. I'm sorry. I don't think the notification worked. I seriously am gonna blame it on my notifications. Do your ban. Get in my chat. Talking political. Crash. But yeah, I think it's just like, isn't it just like other, I guess there are some, I'm assuming there's streamers that have like just a full-blown like political stream, right? Like just chatting streamers and stuff. I feel like anyone that's just like gaming doesn't get involved in that. Because personally, I'm not like, I'm not the person to ask these questions to. I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. And enjoy my milk. That's about it. Not sure. Not sure what kind of, conversation I can provide there. Let's see. Now, if you want to debate, like, rat rogues, I say delete them from the game. It's weird not having the music on. I keep forgetting. It sounds like it's super quiet. Like I can hear myself too much tonight. Most of the people don't want to talk about politics. Yeah, true. Just gets pretty divisive, right? The second biggest political streamer plays games 70% of the time, you bozo. Alright. Shut up about politics. Okay. Alright. See, if this was like any other streamer, they'd just like take control of chat and just like tell Ember off. How dare you tell me what to do, you dirty little shit rat. I watched, what was his name? Avoiding the Puddle. My god, he's funny. Oh my god, I watched like, I have never really watched Avoiding the Puddle much. And I was in his stream and I just fucking laughed so hard, man. Someone, I forget what like someone asked a question. Or just like a statement. And he's like, wait, who said that bullshit? Who said that bullshit? Okay, yeah. Okay, see, buddy? This is a channel where, like, I don't care if you're here. Like, this isn't one of those channels where we want you here. So you're banned. It's just like, it's so funny to me. To not give a shit about chat at all is so hilarious. Oh, fuck, I'm not reloaded. Fuck me, how'd that happen? Where's the door? Oh, he broke it. Please. Every once in a while I'll be like, fuck that guy, shoot him. Yeah. It's pretty comical. Alright, let's see if we can win a fight here. What do we got? No trap. Sometimes I always imagine a trap here. Fuck away. Oh! I think that was instant. You know what just happened. That was great. That was great. There. I may have to change. I was rock hard for so long. That was perfect. I finally hit a headshot. Poor man. Just imagine once people build all like the crazy shit. With windless crossbow. This is just like Victor's Strike. Shot was insane. I just wanted to hit him. Kind of like backed into it a bit. Okay. I'm gonna... Are you fucking kidding me? Stairs and spiders, dude. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. I just got so turned on. Oh, man. I gotta be careful. We gotta save some of this weird shit for the trailer streams. Okay? I cannot expose my family to these crazy conversations. Trailer streams could be coming back soon. The weather has been looking good. Definitely warm enough to do that. So I'm excited for that. It's coming soon. Like very soon. If I wasn't so busy, I was thinking about like setting it all up like tomorrow or the next day, but I'm gonna be away for a few days. This is the way we come from. Wait. Warm here too, but I raised bed garden strategically before wipe. I built my raised bed gardens. I see. That's a good call. Raised garden beds are nice. If you're doing like all the small fancy stuff. Oh, I forgot to reload this shit, of course. Oh, fucking course. Just a second. Finally, you might make YouTube content? Yeah. It's really difficult. I used to be able to take like breaks and just like record through the day and stuff, or edit through the day and do recordings, but I haven't been able to do that really a lot since moving inside. Gonna get blocked by this shithead. There you go. Please no. Fuck. Where's the wizard? YouTube chat. Are you gonna start with Barb or Fighter on White Tape? Definitely Fighter. Definitely. I miss making a lot of YouTube content. I really do. That was so fucking close, man. Just keep taking headshots on this guy. I'm missing our beautiful... Right, get the fuck back there. Let me reload this shit. Ugh. Quick shot. If I had second wind right now, it'd be nice. You like that, asshole? This isn't good. One more hit, yeah, but he had... I think he had a door to close. That's the problem. Alright. We can get our shit reloaded and go this way. Should have left that door closed. Very dark. We're getting there. I don't have much time though. It's a long way to zone. Second one, Biscuits Fighter. Oh, gross. Which corner is he gonna be camping with his longbow? My curiosity. How many traps is he gonna place? Fuck this is a horrible space to fight. It's so dark. Any moment a trap could just ruin me. There's a wizard over there. Okay. Deal with this shit. Oh, there's another wizard. I don't know where Ranger went. Getting lots of steps. I'm gonna move these around because I should really learn the other way. Alright. There's one over here, though. Oh, I wanted to go for the freebie. Alright, thank you. I don't know why he cast magic missiles there, but that was a mistake. Poor wizard. I hear the little shit rat. There's the ranger underneath me. Look at this dog shit that they've created with all these dark hallways. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't really recognize that grunt. Please don't break this door. They split, did they? Alright, nice job, buddy. Yes, get right in my way. I don't need to go that way anytime soon. I want to kill this ranger. Jesus. Underneath, right? Yeah. I just have to leave here. We'll see. It's such a confusing little area. I really have never been. I don't think I've ever been in there. How do I get in there? Not in this section, is it? Alright. Oh, there's no way. I think we're gonna have to leave here. Too many mobs. Let's take a peek. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can easily get to where those guys are now. Somewhere in there past Skelly Champ and a bunch of other shits. Let's see if they're still alive. Oh! That was close. Get wrecked. I wish I was ready for this man. He was so dead. I thought... Where was he the whole time? Wait till you find Skelly Champ in there. Kill him. Yes. Oh. No. There's no way. He's gonna... Oh, this little shit. Where did Skelly Champ go? What a little rat. Finds a portal, man. He was right there. Maybe he went just like the long way around. Tiny bit of health is right. Oh, damn. We had 2 fights, and they both ended... Okay, we had 3 fights. The only 2 we won were basically just headshot victory strikes that ended the fight immediately. Jesus. Crazy. Well, that's pretty much how this build works. You kind of just delete the guy or reload. I'll sell my beautiful arrows. It's quite a bit of fun, though. I feel like with Slayer Fighter, we just chew through that ranger, and it's not... Unless he hits some crazy headshots or hits, like, all his quick shots. We just run at him with Sprint and Second Wind, and he dies. Alright, why counterattack perk? Essentially because I just imagine a world where a barbarian swinging at me with Zweihander or Warmaul, and I get that one really awesome opportunity to block a weapon, and then I get the movement speed and action speed. But really, like you could just take projectile resistance and be helpful, because you can't really reply after a block with spear, because spear gets staggered so easily. So yeah, there's probably better options, but really the only one that's going to really help you at all, excuse me, is projectile resistance. Like shield mastery, you can't really reply quickly enough. Even with shield mastery, I tried it. You can block all you want. You can block mobs, so if you are like planning on blocking mobs, which I'm just not like training my brain to do yet, we should be trying to block more on mobs just to get the free action speed and movement speed. Probably help us clear them a little more safely. So you could always do that. I just picture like I have done like, let's see, what was it? I have a clip from a few days ago. Let's see if I can find it, and I can show you like the perfect scenario for like why I enjoy spear so much. See if I can find this or find a way to like open it. It's really difficult. None of my stuff's like labeled correctly, and it's just a mismatch. It's not that one. Could be this one. Nope. Close though. I'm getting there. There's a really drop counterattack. Yeah, I feel like it's okay at times, but blocking the spear is like really difficult. Wait. It only really works against a couple weapons very easily. Alright, okay, let's see. Nope, this isn't. Oh, this is the one. This is the one I might try to show you guys. It's a good one. It's a good clip of spear. Let's see. How can I open this? Sometimes my stuff doesn't want to capture it properly. Like, I can't get, like, a window capture to work properly on it. Let's see. That should work. Excellent. Well, that's kind of trash. What's going on? Oh, well. A little bit scuffed. We will make this fit. Alright. Everyone see this. Let's see what happens here. I was fighting a guy, portal, yes. Basically half HP through zone. Running through zone. I think I run into a barbarian. And this is when spear gets kind of exciting. I think this is the right clip. Yeah. This is the fun part of spear. Oh. Oh god. Please. I think I could drop counterattack though. We definitely could. I'm pretty much one hit from that Zweihander right to death. I don't know where he's going. The only reason why I'm sharing this is because I do get a block somewhere in here. Oh, I wish I'd blocked that one. I think that was reckless attack or something. This man, for some reason, just kept trying to run. But you can block Zweihander. Like, Zweihander can be blocked fairly easily with spear. You know? And then it gets fun. But it's risky. You don't really have time to reply instantly. It's too much delay. The block is so rare. Yeah, maybe if you're like, maybe for PvE more. 10% is too slow anyway for your purpose. Yeah, the reason why I have it is if I'm in a situation where it's like I need to block, like there's a Zweihander or a Warmaul pushing me, maybe even a Falchion, which is very difficult to block. I'm not interested in the action speed. I'm interested in the movement speed, because 90% of the problem with spear is just getting like your spacing right. So I just like the spacing. The spacing is what kills you. So, I'm not trying to get a hit in. I'm just trying to get distance. To get out of their swing. Like that sour spot and all that stuff, yeah. So we'll see, like, maybe multiclassing will make it really crazy. I don't know. But spear can be fun, rewarding. Takes a lot of, like, messing around with spacing. There's so many times you guys have seen it where I'm like trying to catch a guy and they just turn on me. Like they just do that little sneaky turn right at the last second. And that basically just deletes 40% of my damage because they're now in sour spot range. It's so difficult to do that. To space properly with spear. And like chase and do all the other things well on top of it. But it's something different. It's not just Slayer Fighter spam or Barbarian spam, which is a lot of normals right now. What I'm looking for, I think. Oh, I do have both my torches. Okay. Go again. All I want is to be able to choose the map and player count. Yeah. Choose my map, i.e. Goblin Trios, Duo, Ruins, Solo, Crypts. The Ranger was annoying though? Yeah. Projectile resistance 10%, reduced damage would be nice. Not saying it wouldn't be. I just like to try different stuff. Like I said, we'll have that moment maybe someday with this Zweihander Barbarian like we had there. Thank you for that follow. What's it called? Aminon? Amino? Oh, there's a banger of a song. Just ran into 150 HP, 45% PDR Bard. I think I'm done for the night. There's a reason why I'm not touching HR. I have 2k gold on my like main account because I've just been doing so much random shit. And every time I see people in HR, like if it's like full gold, giga juice, like trying out this god build with like 70 dexterity. It's just like a testing ground right now for like absurd builds. So it doesn't feel like I've learned much from being there. I really wish I could go Goblin Caves and try Cyclops or something, but it's just not gonna happen. Unfortunately. YouTube is using double named items going for clickbait. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of like I've seen a lot of broken OP. I've seen a lot of those words lately. And it's like with the gearing now, yeah, you can make just about anything OP. You can just build all decks, and it's crazy. Wait, I take the vigor here. Or build all movement speed, and it's crazy. Or build all HP, and it's crazy. It's pretty much as long as you're using a falchion or a barbarian, you're probably gonna have success. That's my thoughts. Like if you're wearing the best gear in the game to get those numbers, and you're playing a class that's, you know, good, or like very good, it's very likely you're gonna have success. I mean, it's cool to see. It's fun to see the damage numbers. I'm just not. It only costs 30k. Yeah, the prices are way down. The prices are way down, and also, next wipe, they straight up said gear is gonna be way harder to find. Like legendaries and stuff are gonna be way more difficult. Like hugely, like a huge difference. So most of those things are gonna become irrelevant because you're never gonna be able to build that way for the first like 2 months of wipe. Just anyway, that's just I don't know. I haven't really touched too many like wild crazy shit. I want to get good with the basics. Maybe spear. Maybe get better with the windlass. Use crossbow a little while I still have time. Speaking of falchions, we could throw this crossbow in there. Sounds like farming troll stocks are gonna go up. Yep, because you need the mystical gem in order to get uniques. I cannot wait to fight around. I gotta relearn cave troll too. Like it's been a while. Last time I fought him, I got too far away and he did the shout, and I died. I was killing it with like base kit fairly consistently, but it's been a long time. Listen, something I love about Goblin Caves is that the mobs are absolutely deadly if you make a mistake, but they aren't absolute health sponges. Yep. You get hit by a mob in Goblin Caves, and you feel that shit. Maybe we try our counterattack. There we go. What? Movement speed. Nice. No playing rogue, going. Lost 40k and one hit from a barb. Oh yeah, going to lose. Yep. Oh man, I blocked it. I'm such a dodged it. It's a rare occurrence for me to even attempt that block. Or that dodge. That's how lazy I get. Bad habits, let me tell you. Ultimate efficiency here. Look at that. Could be guys somewhere. I would love to see a tracker for named items. Only one at any given time. A track to say if it's discovered or still unfound in raid. You guys know for a fact though, like, anyone doing trios that's like Jay or any of those guys that have like a trio squad that just like walks into HR, knows where every mob's head is, so they're only pre-firing mobs as they round corners. They're gonna have some godly gear within like the first day. Like good gear. I know they're gonna reduce like legendary drops and stuff, but yeah, it's gonna be scary. I heard a man. Mama, I just heard a man. Does he want a windlass to the face? Okay, my turn. Oh, come on, Victory Strike, don't let me down. Here comes the weapons. Oh, I'm so dead. Fucking sprint. I hit him too, I think. That's just Slayer. Yep. Did I hit him? I think I must have, right? I should have backed up. Adrenaline Rush. Slayer Fighter. Crazy. I was hoping to just hit the headshot with the windlass and it would slow him down enough, but it didn't seem to matter. Unfortunately. He was just trucking through that. Wonder if we hit him. I don't know. Maybe we missed. I don't think my spear is gonna do that much damage in one hit, so. I think we just I wanted to push him when I had the advantage of the windlass, but obviously it's a bad idea with spear to push most times. With spear you want people running into you. I seriously thought I would have like a time to get 2 hits off before he was like right inside me. Slayer Fighter do be like that. Shit. Oh. Let me see. I gotta turn the music back on. It's giving me like weird vibes here. I can hear myself too much. There we go. Thank God. I wonder if there's a agility helm. Barbuda helm wouldn't be bad. Nice. We'll keep the vigor helm for now. Do this. Just what's it? 12% versus 8%. And we get some projectile resistance. Yeah, probably a little bit more optimal. Do vigor gloves. And I think we already have pants. We just need some shoes. Nice. I would love to have more agility and like a decent chest piece. Nice. Alright. And then our windlass. 52. Same damage as the green. Lovely. What a steal. We just died so fast. We didn't even have time to respond with our spear. I really was relying on that windlass headshot. Have you tried longsword yet? I find it currently the best do-it-all weapon for fighter. Alright, this is a good, like, good question. Do you guys think that, like, longsword's in a bad spot? Thoughts on solos being hard-stuck purple Goblin Cave brokies? That's just solo gaming life. No, it's not in a bad spot. I see a lot of people, I mean, it's gotten a lot better because desync issues aren't a problem, but it felt like Slayer or longsword fighters are always like really upset with the current state of longsword. Maybe just because the on-hit's slow. But I really don't like. I look at like weapons that I think are bad, and I'm thinking like spear and halberd on fighter. Like a longsword could be one of the best PvE weapons in the game if you know how to use it. It's not terrible at dealing damage. Its first two swings don't come out terrible. That's slow. Not to mention the second swing's a really nice headshot. Headshot cleave. You have a lot of perks that increase dexterity, which make that even better. With like sword mastery, you can even do adrenaline rush if you had to. I think the big complaint is like you can't catch everyone with it. And it blows my mind because like I'm running spear, like no shit I can't chase after somebody and two-tap them. I always find that a little frustrating argument that's like I can't just kill that guy instantly. Like damn. I don't know, maybe I'm like speaking out of line and we're gonna insult the mob that is longsword fighter. But I really don't think it's like that terrible compared to some of the other two-handed weapons in this game. You have like an instant KO if you like hold right click sometimes. And everyone will say, well, you try it. You try it. I'm just saying, playing someone that uses like Love's Arming Sword, it's fucking terrifying facing against a longsword. Like you swing at the wrong moment and he presses right click like just by chance, it could just KO you. No other weapon in the game can do that. So I don't know. I feel like there's obviously some things they can improve on, but my fear is like if they increase on-hit slow of longsword, they're like falchion levels. Are we like playing a dangerous game here? I think it's starting to get a little out of hand because like Sparky just runs a shield on his back, full movement speed longsword, and you just choose through lobbies. I mean, he's a good longsword player, but I think Suki Spy is probably doing very well with it as well. Like maybe these guys should try halberd out for a night. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like there's other weapons that are like I'm comparing them to really shit weapons, but everyone compares everything to falchion. And I just think falchion is just like too strong. So I don't think it's fair to compare it to falchion. It works pretty good against barbarians. I mean, even Soma has said before, like he loves longsword. It's amazing at dealing with barbarians. I mean, someone would tell you straight up, he's not like some god gamer. So, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I should try it and see how it does. But I always remember longsword being pretty good before. The reason why halberd is not really good is because of the movement speed penalty. You can never catch anyone with the second swing unless they're walking into you. It can be a little bit broken with adrenaline rush, but the amount of like movement speed and resistances you give up for halberd, really rough. Obviously longsword suffers from the same problem, but longsword definitely has other benefits. Longsword is a peak of what happens if you give people the ability to outskill other people in this game. Don't worry, Fireball Fighter will counter it. That's the other thing. It's like the amount of times I've been parried where I didn't think it was possible for the longsword guy to parry me. Like I'll swing and I'm like going at his toes and I'm like dragging my arming sword across, and this man's like flipping his sword around, like trying to catch my block, and like no one even knows what the fuck's going on at this point. And he'll still catch it. And then I die. I've like trained myself to just almost never swing into a longsword with any weapon that swings like up or down. Why bother? I'm just gonna throw throwing axes at him. I'm gonna keep my distance and use range. You have to. Like I don't get why it's so frustrating. Like you literally have to. It's like you want me just to walk in there and just fucking get parried and die? I don't get it. I never get that argument. Wilson skin, or am I seeing things? We definitely have an exclusive Wilson skin. Yep. There it is. Actually, let's see if I still have it. I do still have it. Yep, that's it. Is the exclusive Wilson skin. There we go. Just block the parry strike? Yeah, true. I personally feel like Fighter will give his perks to a lot of people, but Fighter probably won't take A 1 perk from other classes? Yeah. Fighter has weapon mastery, which is very interesting for a lot of classes. I've won all my longsword duels out there because I just left click while they fish for a parry. I think I saw you in the tournament and you didn't do any blocking at all. You literally just swung your longsword like a madman. Success. Vertical slashing weapon is easily countered. Yeah, that's probably why I have a little bit of resentment towards the weapon, because I love an arming sword. It's not worth, like, Falchion just has a really nice swing pattern, and arming sword does not. If you run into a longsword player, you're in trouble. You are very much in trouble. I unfortunately missed the tournament, but I endorsed that strategy. Someone else did random. I forget who it was. They were in this chat. I forget who it might have been. Maybe it was Phantom. I can't remember. I watched a few fights. Might have been one of Phantom's fights. And they just swung. And they won. Slayer is meta for Barb. Ooh, yeah. Dual Axe Barbarian. Viking Sword. So wait, if I take Viking Sword and like a hatchet, that's giving me +5. Is that giving me +5 weapon damage on my Viking Sword because of axe specialization? And then if I have Slayer, I'm getting +10 weapon damage on my Viking Sword. And then if I have Sword Mastery, I'm getting +2 weapon damage on my Viking Sword. Holy, no axes only for axes? Yeah, when you dual wield though, like the benefits sometimes stack, so strange. What you really want is weapon mastery and Slayer. Interesting. And you can take dagger offhand? Oh, Grassy Tiger, I completely agree. Something about a wizard or an Eldritch Knight. Ignite any sword in the game fighter is exciting to me. Ignite Slayer fighter? Oh. What dreams are made of. I apologize, guys. I'm crashing pretty hard. I had a lot of caffeine between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. No nap. I missed my nap today. I'm gonna miss my nap tomorrow too. Fuck. I have to leave. I have to get up at I have to get up like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and then hit the road, and I'm driving for a few hours. It's gonna be yikes. Alright. It's gonna be tough. You could go Axe Master Slayer on Fighter. True. And these conversations are exactly why I'm doing Barbarian and Fighter first. These are exactly why. Yeah. I think there's just so many random possibilities that work out better. And the RNG, like the randomness of the perks across both classes, there's like just so much more benefit than some of the other classes. Like you're risking it on some other classes. A little bit more risk. Maybe some greater options, but more risk. I thought there was a stairs here. I'm in the wrong room. On the other side. Going for double jump ranger with Phantomize and Blow Corruption. Alright. Oh man, I'm like fucking lost it tonight. Okay. Oh, okay. Wake up. Why don't you put on a little makeup? Alright. I wanted to. I'm in the zone now. Come on. I'll do that 5%. I'm just camping with it on Goblin Caves, you son of a bitch. You are a psychopath. You have a day job also? Damn right. Yeah. I do not make enough. I haven't fully committed to content creation. It's really difficult when you're trying to support a family and stuff. If I put more effort into YouTube, I feel like we could be like hitting some pretty crazy highs, but yeah. It's really difficult to try to, like, plan. It's such a risk. Like, such a risk. I mean, obviously you gotta sometimes gamble sometimes, but... risky. Drop serial lyrics for no reason, I see you. Yeah. I'm gonna find a switch away from fighter to rogue, just use all the fighter perks on rogue, and boom, you have a better base stats going. True. What do you do? I work with milkers. I'm a milk expert. So with Fighter Barb, you can get 12 weapon damage just from traits. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That is crazy. If you get all the right, nice rolls. Starting ways to try to get ice armor on one of the melee classes, that's like a huge roll right there. Go for me. Kidding me, dude? Open my door. My windowless door. I'm supposed to kill him. What the fuck? Alright. He launches it down the stairs. Ice Hammer would be so nuts on any melee class. It would be like one of those moments where you're just like, like god roll. Like freaking the fuck out. Of course, I aggroed him the second he's gonna leave. There's no way. I'm committing to the range stuff too much. Shit. Oh, this is so bad on this. No. There's no way, Spear. Come on, Spear. That hitbox. Right through his face. Oh, I felt like there's 2 hits there that were like touching his nose. Touching his nose, man. Too much base kit too. Fuck. This little bastard. This little bastard. I needed those headshots. Just that little bit, that little like delay sometimes on Spear. Oh. Just run you down, man. I made the mistake. I should never have used my throwing axes that much. Once again. This man was just full committed. More committed than I was. Just Shakespeare around at Apex to strike. I know, yeah. I just thought I thought I had those 2, really. I really did. Shakespeare strat. Downed by Timmy. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen next wipe. Just letting you guys know that. They looked very close. They might have a little bit of hit slow and like, you know, things maybe start working in our favor a little. We just couldn't land them. This is all good practice though. I'm not like upset. I'm just I'm not gonna lie, like, it's at the point now in this wipe where it's just like... It does feel draining at points. I'm stuck on one map. Yeah. I really just want to go to Goblin Caves. And do things in Goblin Caves. But they've locked us into these crypts until Friday. I'm so glad they pushed it back a day just because I'll be home, but I would have liked to have had some practice on Troll before wipe. I fought Troll once in like a month. It's gonna be awful getting rolling on that once wipe hits. Shit. Alright, let's see, can we find a spear weaponsmith? No, still shit. I think that was like always with spear, it's always just a skill issue, man. There's so many times where I just need to keep my spear out. I always switch to my Franciscas at the wrong time. Like, I use them too much. and it costs me so many times. I need to fully commit I need to have the spear out, letting the guy walk into me, taking damage, and we win that fight. And we miss so many throwing axes. I just always anticipate that I'll be able to press sprint and, like, get some distance, but that just never happens. You're never fast enough on spear to get that distance. It screws me over. Just a really bad misplay. Alright. More time with spear and hands is basically what I need to be doing. Max health, we'll go with this again. This was not bad. And, sure. Nice. We're burning through our gold. Good. I honestly shouldn't even take throwing axes. I should have 2 throwing axes and only use them if someone's running away, like, and I can't get my windlass out. I gotta stop using these so much. I don't mind Crypto. I like having a break from goblins when I can. Yeah, I just like to practice some stuff in goblin caves. That's all. Just to get a feel for it before the mayhem that is. Nice to see you, Demo. Nice to see you. Things are good. Been a long affair. It feels like everyone is ready for wipe. I feel like a lot of people are like, are people streaming Dark and Darker? Yeah, quite a few people. I wonder what everyone else is up to. Cleric, RP, and bossing. Everyone's bossing. Warlord, bossing. Running Pestilence and Elven Bow of Truth. Kuma Claws, running Elven Bow and Spellweaver. Hunting Timmies with Cinder. Alright. What's good, man? You have plans? I got no ideas. You have to watch the first. And Sparky's doing solo HR Warlord push. I need to have Warlord or a unique item in my title. That's the issue here. Fuck. You could theoretically get your crossbow mastery and spear mastery for that build next match. Yep. I know. That's the dream, but that means I have to tap into Ranger. I have zero clue about what's coming. Okay, so basically, oh man, Emo man, you gotta read a Reddit post or something. You gotta do some reading. There's so many people like suggesting builds and stuff. Tibaldus just bonked a golden rogue with Demon's Glee and gold scarf. Hell yeah. That's what I heard, yeah. So, like, basically any possible crazy combination you can think of. We talked a lot about it the first, like, hour of this. I didn't play any games until, like, an hour in. We were just talking about build concepts and ideas. And I have 2 that I'm gonna try to make work. And it will be... I really want to get Spear working on Fighter, which is, like, not something a lot of people are gonna do. And then tap into Barbarian for, like, Achilles Strike and some of that nonsense. And then if I don't hit on what I want for Spear, obviously Slayer will be just like a godsend with some Barbarian perks or skills. I can't use it, so what do I do? Well, you can give it to somebody in chat. I don't know. That could be like exciting for a person that doesn't have doesn't use that gear or wants to use that gear or sell it. I don't know if selling it really makes any sense because it's almost over, but maybe. I have 4 or 5 Demon's Glee right now. Alright. Big shot rogue player. Scarfs. Good sell though? Yeah, scarfs are. Alright, we won't get sour spotted this match. Okay, we have to do more of this action. Jump and spear. Jump and spear. Jump and spear. I thought I had the headshots though. Thought that was a headshot. Where is he at? There we go. Shakespeare. Okay, shake the end around, like you guys are suggesting. Oh yeah, that's so easy on the eyes too. You're right, I'll give it to someone. Might as well. Yeah. You can go into someone's Discord, or you can go into like anyone. Yeah, anyone at all. There's probably a few people out there that would love to lose that gear in like under a minute. Logics, for example. I'm really excited to play Spell Sword Fighter. Yeah. That's like my second. I think that's my second option. I really think Wizard, leveling up Wizard may be a really good option. Just to have a crack at that spell wheel. If that's how it works, per se, right? If it just gives you all the spells once you get spell memory to pull from, then it may be better just to go to roll Cleric and try to get Smite and Judgment. Because the skills on Wizard are like dog water. Disgusting dog water. So, skills on Cleric, however. Did I say Cleric or Wizard? I'm all confused. I don't know anymore. Beggars can't be choosers. The silly part is it's going to take us forever to get to the point where we can even multi-class. So everyone's getting all excited for all these crazy builds, and it's going to be like people that are playing 12 hours a day are going to get all that excitement 2 weeks before. I kind of... What do you guys think? Do you think they should like gatekeep it for a while so we can all kind of experience it, or just be first come first serve? I know it's going to frustrate the player base if they die to something that's like really silly, and they have like another 50 hours to go before they even have an opportunity to get it. One question that came up a few times. Remember they were reworking a lot. Yep, those patch notes are going to be crazy. They should gatekeep it for a while, let everyone level up. I don't think that's a bad... I think that's what they said they're going to do anyway. Like, they're going to release the tokens in some time. So everyone's getting all excited about this stuff. Oh, not dead. But there'll be some time before we can actually try it. Let's see how they gatekeep it. I don't know how you balance the game around some power gaming at 8 hours a day. Yeah, I just mean, like, lock the tokens. He's right here. Fuck it. We're charging him. Oh! I missed. There's no way. I'm so mad. Went through his fucking face scarf thing. I just wanted a body shot. I really didn't expect him just to sit down in front of me. The Reddit posts are inevitable? Sure. No way. I jumped too high. I've let him get away now from 2 of my windless strikes. Oh, something weird just happened there, like, push me. I can't believe we let him live. I wanted that blue fire animation. Shit. Fuck off. How am I missing those? Under his arm that time. I want him to get a breather here, though. Shit. Oh, this is fucking scary. Those are nice. This is my last out. There's no fucking way that hit me. I'm so dead. I'm dead. There's no way. Fuck me. This Slayer's everywhere, man. It's like the biggest counter, too, because they can just get inside the spear so easily. Not to mention they have a range option that's better than mine for that. I just need to hit a windless... I need to hit a windless strike. And it's so difficult. We should have held it. We should have held the windless a little longer. Like, we don't shoot first. If he hits us, then he's obviously pushing, and we probably get a free victory strike. I kept forcing it. I think every time we've died tonight, it's been Slayer Fighter, hasn't it? Everywhere. It's really strong. He's doing 70 damage probably, or 60 plus damage with this. And then I'm also doing 40% reduced damage because my sour spots. Crazy. Unlucky though. I just gotta hit the windlass, man. Not that easy. Not as easy as I liked. I should just hold it more. I need to keep it for that moment when he's W keying. Alright, I have a better chance of hitting him rather than when he's like sidestepping and shit. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not surprised we're losing to a bunch of Slayer fighters. It's just me misplaying with the windlass. And their class being very good at doing that. I'm basically playing like a shitty ranger. You know? I have victory strike, like I don't have second wind, I don't have adrenaline rush. I don't think adrenaline rush would help us anyway. Because spear, like if you're swinging with a spear that many times, I'm probably gonna die. Skelly Bowman, nice to see you, man. With this party of 6. How are things, man? What have you been doing? What have you been doing with the final few days of wipe? I saw you just got wrecked. Yeah. Yep. 4Lex, you're right. We're doing a spear windlass fighter, and it's a challenge for the whole. The 1v1s against Slayer have been extremely difficult. I see you extra. Shardy, Ape joining on the raid. He has like 6 kills now and the man's going crazy. That's just what Slayer fighters do, man. They fucking go crazy, especially the Lizard Man. He's so fast. He doesn't have that movement speed penalty from his helmet even. He's just zooming. Yeah. Let's see. He is zooming. What do we got here? Anything I can use? I guess we'll put these on. Probably should have bought those. Whatever. We can afford that little bit of over expenditure. And sure. Now helmet. Bowman trying to get solo wizard reps in. Solo warlord reps in. Oh. Seeing the crazy things I could craft was wild. I never bothered completing any of the quests. Saw craftables I didn't know existed. Same. I like arming sword and buckler and spear second weapon. Spear's a really good PvE weapon. Yeah. It's not like I'm really not like I say this and like some people get really upset losing like this and just like throwing yourself into this repeatedly. I kind of forgot this had strength on it. But I really don't mind testing out like your limitations against like the best classes or the best. It doesn't really hurt my feelings any losing to that, and I think there are ways to win that fight if I just do things a little better. So, not really that frustrated with it. It's just a lot of Slayer fighters tonight, and I think in general, that is what Normals is. Slayer fighters are barbarians. Everything else we've had okay luck with. Let's see. I think that's good. It is good practice too, because like you don't really know what kind of movement speed you're gonna have or like what's gonna happen until you're in that moment. And you're pressing sprint and you're trying to back off, you're trying to get distance. You're reloading your crossbow and getting pressured by a crossbow that's not a windlass. You know? All those things are helpful. I so often blow my windlass shot, you're totally right. It's really best to use the spacing tool until they W key. Yeah. Every time I whiffed windlass, it was just a free opportunity for him to either push or hit me with his crossbow. I'm wearing full Cobalt light kit right now with good rolls, and I'm still -4 physical damage on Rogue. That's pretty wild. spear is great at clearing this room. Couldn't have picked a better room to clear with a spear. It's like a little bit of aim training. Look at that. Oh my god. Somehow that one didn't die. Come on. Hit him with the overhead. Oh shit, we fucked that one. What? Chin shots don't count, apparently. A lot of it has strength, too. Classic rogue problems. Can't relate. Fighter has a little bit of everything. Which I think makes it a really interesting class to build off of. If you're doing any multi-classing. Ooh. Alright. We'll throw that on there. Oh, shit. Guys, why didn't you guys tell me I still had that image on? What the fuck? Chat. You're supposed to be helping me out here, man. I'm not a full-time streamer. I don't look over at my OBS all the time. Jesus. I had this image sitting here, hovering above me for like... I mean... I guess someone enjoyed it. God damn it. All those awesome clips we farmed. Ruined. God damn it. I kind of like the pick. Okay. Maybe we just use it as a map blocker. Alright, I see why you guys didn't say anything. I'm just here. Oh, here. Where? Barbarian. Fuck me, I missed again. I might be dead here. Oh! You got through. There's no ammo in. Yeah. Somehow I got through the door. Fuck me. We just die now. Once again, I whiff the windlass. And he gets through the door somehow, just squeezes in there. Luckers. Man, I just talked about how I need to hit the windlass shot. I didn't think he could go that quickly through the door, true, either. Thought I had time to get to the door and close it. We're just burning through kits to all these W keys. Fuck. Unlucky. Shardy Life GM, thank you for that follow. That pick would be in the top 3 best map blockers among dad streamers for sure. Alright. Fair. It may have to become a thing. I just don't... I blocked the map for a long time, and then everyone's like... There's a lot of people that just want to see what's happening. I don't blame them. Maybe if I'm like... I did this... I'm literally repeating myself. I say don't miss the windlass shot. You need better spacing with your slow-ass... spear and windlass? I know. I'm too excited to fight. I'm fighting like... I'm basically allowing them to just get on top of me. And it's just because I'm overly eager. That's the problem. I'm just like W-keying at fights when it's the complete wrong way to do it. I know I'm like aware that it's happening. I just get impatient. And I do it. It's weird. It's a weird habit. I just really want to have that satisfying, like, windlass, you know what I mean? I just want to smoke a guy with the windlass, and then it feels so much better. Like, that whole fight changes immediately, and I'm just missing all my windlass shots. A few nights ago, I felt like we were hitting a lot of them against barbarians and stuff. Tonight's just not my night. Do be like that some days. Now we need a spear, which never appears at the weaponsmith, so... That squire thing will be an amazing change for any of those type of builds. Thank God. We've probably gone through like 500 or 600 gold here just on spears. Like, Jesus. Other than that, I don't like when the map blocker obscures the match timer. Yeah. True. Alright. This is it. This is the run. It was the highlight of my stream for sure. Okay. I must be really fucking struggling if the highlight of the stream is just like a picture of me wearing a fighter helmet. This game has enough melee slasher DNA that footwork is the ultimate expression of ability. Patience and proper spacing win you more fights than anything. Yeah, right now we're just like, I can feel just like the laziness. Like I feel lazy when I'm aiming. It's a struggle tonight. It's definitely set in. But when we come back Friday, after 2 days of conferences and shit, and then a whole day of traveling, and then if I can stream Friday night, there's no way I'm gonna be tired and feel lazy. Not a chance. I'll be playing at my absolute fucking peak. For sure. Play Wizard? Oh god. Oh god. This time we're hitting our crossbow. We have to hit the crossbow. God damn. He was waiting for it too. He's just like, man, if this guy misses his crossbow, he's dead. He knew it. We'll be lucky if the patch is out before 6 a.m. That's kind of my thoughts too. Good loot. Let's loot 1 or 2 things here and see what happens. Alright. Upgraded boots. I'll take it. Are you thinking about streaming while at the conference? Are you able to switch and go into work mode? Are you thinking about streaming while... Oh yeah, I think about streaming all the time. No. Yes, sir. I often look at like all the people that are streaming throughout the day and think, fuck, I wish I could stream through the day. Because like my hours where I'm able to stream are like the peak hours for every other streamer that streams this game. There's like 10 other people. So for my channel, it's like, man, I fucking wish I could. I wish I could stream like before noon my time. But it's just not gonna happen probably until I'm like locked in. Like I say probably like as if I'm gonna be like, it's crazy to think, but like I've never considered that full-time content creation stuff. Like it's never something I really thought was possible. So I'm still really hesitant on a lot of that stuff. It's weird. Weird vibe. It's one of those things where you're just like, I'm not doubting myself. It's just like, maybe it's a bit of reality. Like, streaming is like super fucking competitive. Content creation is super competitive. All those things are difficult to do. Plus, like, the whole family side of things. Yeah, stuff. It's almost been like a year, you know? That's the crazy part. Oh. It's been over a year for my like YouTube. Really wild. Obviously the first 6 months was just like learning shit though. Alright. Maybe there'll be someone in here we can... Up. Is that the same Slayer fighter as last game? I'm really feeling like not having dexterity on this. Does not feel good. Alright. Okay. Just get sniped. Wait, will Crush apply to longbow? There's no way. I can't. Mimic killed a guy, and I think that is the same guy. Crossbowed somebody. It's gonna heal me to full. Nice. Someone pulled mobs over there. Are those mobs always aggroed? Making sure that's reloaded. A little bit sketched out because there's a Slayer fighter definitely in this lobby. Be more cautious. Crush survival bow. No doors in the dungeon. Holy. Oh, God. That little squeeze. Are you kidding me? My spear hits the wall. And it makes it so I can't get my last hit in so I don't take damage. Goddamn spear. Why you like this? Did I spawn here or was this last game? Definitely last game. I'm mixing like a bunch of games together now. Someone spawned here. I'm confused. My mind is just mush. Getting beat around by Slayer fighters and barbarians just turns your brain to mush. Yeah. No, Aldrich, I quite often think about how to improve the stream, how to make better content, and I often find it's like I have so many things I want to be able to do, but it's just like I don't have time. I don't have time for all that. I have to be very strategic with my time. I love the idea of Giga Tank. Iron Will would be crazy on Fighter. If you're thinking like Giga Tank. Just another one of those things, like there's so many good roles on Barbarian that can make Fighter really interesting. Whether you're going PDR, whether you're going Slayer, whether you're going whatever. Anything at all. Like Achilles Strike, all those things are great. There's somebody here. There I go, sprinting through the dungeon with my spear. We're just looking to get killed by a Slayer fighter. Somebody was here, which is terrifying. Isn't there... Yeah. I thought... There's a little way through here. Maybe... I'm in a different spot, yeah. Oh, this is spooky. Wall spikes. Oh. Mimic killed this man. Even has its tongue. Oh. There it is. Could have found a couple mimics. Oh, fuck. You guys said I can look down, but I don't know if it's this hallway or what hallway it is. Someone probably heard that. Expecting steps. Something. Oh, bridge room, I guess. Robust cleric? Yep. Anything. Anything on barbarian. They have so many options. Make either classes good. Like more health, more damage without a shirt. Crazy. Bigger mana pool. They have decent willpower too, starting out. It's not like they're starting at 0, and I think that could be one of those things they balanced, right? Imagine Blood Exchange Slayer. Like, Jesus. It'd be a difficult one to land. What's he doing here? Fuck me, I'm so dead. Not again, dude. Oh my god. Just wait for the doorway, man. It hits for like 60-some damage with Bloodstained Blade. Does as much damage as my spear, basically. And I do 40% less. I saw it all happening. I knew it was coming. And it's just like the windlass is like so it's letting me down big time right now. If I have like a recurve bow or a longbow, I just don't have that problem, you know? We can pressure this guy long before it gets to that point. Which I think is why, like, I don't think I'm, like, there's no way I'm doing windlass when wipe happens. Like, I'm not doing windlass victory strike when wipe happens. This is literally just to, like, have fun in normals. But now, normals has literally just been Barbarian W key, like, Slayer fighters, and even, like, Warlock demon forms. I'm playing into, like, the fucking... with no traps, like, not good movement speed. Ugh. It's struggle. It's a struggle to get windlass to work for me tonight. I've learned my lesson. Multiclass druid and you turn into a little rat. Yep, that is casting fireballs. Oh man. Yeah, I need 2 class builds because no one has time for that. Alright. We're gonna go longbow. Longbow with I like longbow with I have dexterity. Recurve bow is probably better. This will be I'm definitely doing like longbow or recurve bow. Like when I play on a wipe day, it's all gonna be something like this. I may try spear if I get a good one, but we'll see. We'll see if we have that beautiful, beautiful perk, like two-handed weapon specialist or something, giving us movement speed or dexterity or anything. Every single class in the game is moving faster than me, even with sprint. Even when I have sprint popped, if I have a spear in my hands, I'm the slow as shit. Doing no damage. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Fighter is kind of weird because you can go so many routes. But I'm definitely going to try to build dexterity up to the point where I have like 10 or 12 action speed and go longbow. That's where I had the most success when I was playing fighter. And the fact that they're going to kind of like mess around with the whole like utility slot stuff. I don't want to have to be spamming throwing. I can't. I don't think you're going to be able to spam throwing axes by what they're telling you. And windlass is just like a kind of a troll pick. Unless you have some other bow to back it up, windlass is pretty rough. Just a couple nights ago, I felt like I was hitting everything. Now tonight has just been a whiff after whiff. What do I want to do here? I don't really want to go Slayer. Too many Slayers in there. Crystal Sword isn't good because I can't stack any magic damage, so I don't really want to do Longsword either for the first time. Oh, fuck, I keep accidentally going in here. What do you guys think about them removing just trade chat? Did they just remove it at this point? What do we think? What do we think? Leveling Fighter, Barb, Ranger, and Cleric in that order. It's a solid option. Hey, Wilson and chat. Nice to see you, Squeedly. Shoes of Darkness has 2.5 magical damage bonus, and they cost 10 gold on the market. Yeah, they're green or blue, right? I kind of meant in normals, I guess. These puppies, yeah. Oh, man. Those are the agility shoes I kept accidentally buying. Nice. Alright. We go again. We go again. Amazing how many times we've just died with our spear out. Hopelessly. That is pretty much what it's like using spear. And I remember I did like a spear challenge a while ago and I said I'll never use spear again. And here I am. I'm using spear again without any changes to the weapon. Everything else has gotten buffed. somehow. Alright. We got rid of Victory Strike. Don't really need it. We could do Adrenaline Rush. Sure, I guess. I just don't want to. I don't want to use Second Wind. Trust your instincts. Yeah. I haven't given up. I like Spear as a weapon. I don't find it functions very well within Dark and Darker right now. Looks like at least have a pair if you're gonna be that slow. Yep. I love. It's such a, like, this is such a satisfying thing. Like a spear. Like, spear has a really nice. Like if you're fighting a shield user and you get some spear hits over it or around it, it feels really nice. It's just like right now, normals is just like play the fastest. Well, I guess maybe even HR is just play the fastest shit possible with. You just hug them and do damage. How much damage is this gonna do? Spear is just not good at dealing with it. It's a skill issue too with the windlass though. Like I just gotta hit the windlass on the warlock, and then we have our odds increase. You know. Tonight has just been one of those nights where I've been very poor at increasing my chances. My odds are always low, probably in those situations, but the great equalizer is being missed. I won't use spear till I can throw it. It's fair. Oh, thanks. Thank you, sir. Give me one-hand spear and shield, just kind of like Achilles, yeah, from the movie Troy. Kind of cool. Just need to do like the over the shield spear shit once in a while. Yeah. Or auto, they might remove this whole like waiting room area. Or auto. Be gone. Could be gone. Maybe I'm not like. Maybe if I had like 500 viewers or something, I'd be worried about the Gathering Hall. But is anyone else really like? Is anyone else that concerned about Gathering Hall? Is it on your guys' radar as being like something that has to change? I'm not too. I mean, I'm not like problems that I think people have with it are not affecting me. So I don't know. I thought I was gonna get hit there for sure. I almost fell asleep while swinging that spear. It took so long. True physical? Sure. Why not? Interaction speed for my windlass. Love the speed range, but losses, if they're faster, are yep. Yep. It's a double yep. Oh. It's a very busy room. We'll open something underneath as well. Of course he does a double shot. Okay. I just want to hit one player in the head with this spear. And have it be successful tonight. Wonder if I can go... No. Guess I gotta go through here, don't I? The Rangers are annoying. I'm gonna say, that better hit him. Shoots me in the ass with double shot. You guys are doing double shots all night. Someone coming up? Okay, no. Alright, where is our next combatant? Spacing. Please, get it right. So you'll be string on wipe? I hope. I don't know what else to say. I really would love to. I really don't have the luxury of, like, just, like, going live whenever I want. It sucks. But Friday night, yeah, maybe. So, we'll see. That could be a little while after wipe. It could be pretty early into wipe. Who knows? Looking for players here, but I'm going the wrong direction. We need to go this way. I look forward to Multiclassing. Can't wait for the clips. Yeah. You know there's going to be some crazy shit that comes of it. I can't wait, but it's going to be a while. It's not going to be like a week or two. It's going to probably be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before I can access it. Yeah, Coward Jedi, I'm going to try to be there. I apologize. I feel really tired tonight. Like, I got a really busy work week. So, wife's just kind of busy. I do want to get set up in the trailer for wipe, so I'm probably not going to have time to for Friday. But over the weekend, I may be in a different setup. If all goes well. I gotta find a way to get my chair to fit in there and have a desk. I might have to rebuild the desk in there. I'll have to do some figuring on the old trailer. I have to re-hook up all my internet out there because I hooked up Starlink. So I have to drill a wider space through my house, run the cable back out. Yeah, we will work towards it. It's a very quiet raid. PvE fest. Goal is the highest single damage hit with multiclassing. I feel like that one the guys shared already with the windless armor pen would be up there. Kinda forgot I had this. Imagine that. I thought there was a trap here. Oh! Okay, we need to get involved in this. Slayer fighter, of course. Who would have thought? Not gonna crossbow me? Or he's just gone. Can you leave? Bastard. Different guy. Fuck. A shit spot. Kidding me? Where is he? Hiding in the dark corner somewhere. What's that thing doing there now? The bash might not count as a weapon damage though. I don't know where this guy went. Might have gone the whole way around. Be sitting in there still, I don't know. I'm just gonna walk into a corner with a Slayer fighter sitting in the corner. Which I can do. Fuck. I hear them fighting.
Yeah, let's get the ranger. Fuck that. Let's get this guy.
I'm no ranger. Let me in, you fucking shit.
No, let's get him. Let's get him. Fuck that guy. We don't gotta fight. Fuck him.
I'm not a ranger, you piece of shit.
Go right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shit. Good shit.
He misses his head.
We cool? We cool? We good? Alright, cool, cool.
Okay. Slayer fighter teaming up. Why? Use ran ahead, then use VoIP. Just wanted to fight. Not in that tunnel. I'm surprised I didn't kill him there, really. I seriously don't know how the spear swung and didn't connect at overhead. I used Adrenaline Rush, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go for it. And really, the second swing, I didn't expect to come out so fast. I was like, well, whatever. And then the third swing was just like, there. I think my adrenaline spike popped too, so my action speed ended up like just fucking skyrocketing. I should have just done like the single pokes. Damn. I'm not a ranger. Well, I'm kind of tired of just losing. Anyone else get that impression? Anyone else get that impression now? I'm just like exhausted. This stream spear situational at best. Yeah. I gotta do everything absolutely perfect, I feel like, and I'm just not... I'm not in the state of mind to try that hard right now. Like, I'm going to normals and just kind of messing around, having some fun, and it's like... Like, that man was so afraid to lose, he had to team up with another guy. Kill me. And obviously I just lost the 1v1, but... I hit him twice, he hit me 3 times. GG. Play Wizard? Oh, Wizard lock the door. Oh, man. I gotta get up in like 6 hours, so... I might just have to call it tonight. And then, that was like hugely unsuccessful, which isn't surprising. But it is a little sad. It's a little sad. Look at all this beautiful stuff we have. It's just gonna rot. To the dungeon. A golden key. Amazing. Guess we don't have that much good stuff anymore. I thought we had some decent pendants at some point. Yeah, maybe. We could do some, let's do some goblin. Let's do our last goblin of the wipe. Goblin predictions. I'm too tired to like just run Slayer Fighter tryhard, and then I'm also just not, I'm just not in the mood for like super tryhard normals tonight. It's been rough. Let's see, runestone gloves are pretty junk, but I don't have anything else I can really roll on here. Shit. Alright, this is gonna be a pretty difficult one to do. Just go to bed? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed eventually. As usual, but we'll do one of these. I mean, some of these ones are like, you can tell if I roll like a... Am I out of gold? Oh my god. I'm completely out of gold. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll do Wizard. I think Wizard would be a really cool class to multiclass into. Alright, we're gonna do a prediction on this. I'm gonna say green with good stats is a win because there's only 3 items. But we have been getting a lot of blues. Let's do our final prediction of the wipe. W or L. I'll give you guys a minute. If it's green with a good stat roll, it's a W. Hell with it. Dude dies 5 times and wants to steal my channel points. Fuck. I died at least 5 times. Probably more. I can just feel the heavy eye setting in. Rip a Newport. Miss you again, Roggy. Wilson, a new build. Dungeon Police Department. Classes required 3. Ranger Fighter Barbarian perks Crush, Barricade, Shield Mastery, Crippling Shot. Shield Bash and Rage? Hmm. I'm not gonna lie. I think it would be cool eventually. LW was the Slayer fighter. Okay, yeah. I set up that diplomacy. That's what you get for shooting at me. Oh, well. I just wanted to fight with spear, but apparently it's a bad idea. Damn. I died like 6 times in a row to... I think it was like 3 or 4 Slayer fighters, and then... Rage... Club Barbarian with Achilles Strike. What's the timer on the leaderboard now? It's very soon. Interesting. Nice to you, Double D. I'm just exhausted. I just wasn't getting sweaty enough. I really shouldn't have pushed in there. I got stuck on the wall. It's, whatever. Alright, let's see. Wait. Did I already show something? No. It'd be super strong for a group. Okay, what my train of thought was before Double D showed up. Let's see the king. My thought was eventually if there's arena 3v3s, I think if like Soapy and Ryan are down, I would totally do arena 3v3s with those guys. I know they're probably gonna want to do solo arenas too. Oh, close, but that's not a good stat roll. But I think it'd be really awesome to do like Shield Slam Fighter in arena with Soapy on Ranger. Sounds very exciting, but we'll see if he wants to do that. It could be a long ways from now. Just play like a full like heal for Ranger build. Let him do all the damage work. Could be cool. Oh man, Rogi. Yeah, that's a yikes. The last one of the year is an L. Wow. Not even close. Finish prediction, choose outcome. 50-50. Wow. Sorry. Sorry, folks. This is my come up. I see you, Grimsley. Well, folks, I'm gonna take off. It's still okay. I have 30k points. I'll probably see you guys Friday. Like late Friday. I'm really tempted to try to get the trailer stream set up and do like a long stream Friday, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a long ass affair. We'll see. I don't want to miss, like, I'm not even like worried about like missing this, so much missing this stream. I'm worried about just like missing out on the first like day and a half of wipe, and that's like that's some of the most fun parts of wipe. You know. That first few lobbies in Goblin Caves when no one has any gear. Oh, it's so exciting. So anyway, we'll see. I'll see you all. I'm not going to raid anybody. Usually I like to stick around if I raid people, and I am going to shower, go right to bed, get up 6 a.m. and talk about milkers and udders and exciting fun stuff like that. See you all. Thank you guys all so much. The 30 plus of you here. I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow and Friday. I hope I don't miss too much. I'll see you then. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. See you, YouTube.